okay. It's okay. Turn that off.
Okay.
Oh, right. I'm over
Never.
here on main scene. That's why. Oh, right. There we go. Fix that problem, huh, righty-ighty? Now we got to... This upsets me. Him fresh legs.
Now?
No, it was a friend said something in response to a meme I posted. It was like Sonic the Actual Hedgehog. So they took like Sonic the Hedgehog's like covers
Mm-hmm.
and then redrew Sonic as an actual hedgehog.
Oh.
So
Funny.
yeah, exactly.
Let me just push
Bam,
my.
bam, 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 bam.
But I has to do this. This is my arts day.
I know.
I know you think it is my snuggle with Kitty day, but you snuggled with me for half the day. So
Oh my God! What? What, mother?
what?
What? What? Ah, go away. I'm muting this.
Okay.
Muted.
All right.
Okay, now I gotta clear all this dumb bullshit. All right. Now I gotta go. I'm being reminded to take my meds by my friend. I gotta go Twitter. Twitter. I gotta go to
Okay.
Twitter.
Tweeter. It's Tweeter.
RPG. Pick this image here. Do 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 barrel barrel bow bow bow.
My husband do with my sketchbook.
My
I said,
sister
that.
and I are live with our weekly art and tea stream. I'm Skin Slip on all platforms except the Book of Faces, because why would I go there?
To look at faces. That's why it exists. I'm gonna use this as my art pad thing because I cannot find my sketchbook. I do not know where it got put. Boop. Oh, maybe I'll just use the back of this notebook. Yeah, the back of this notebook is better. There we go. Okay. Oh, here's my sketchbook.
Here we go. Twitter is here.
Oh, right.
Art and tea.
I have to do my twittering.
Twitch.tv. Oh, I gotta try this. https://www.twitch.dot. Come on. Skin Slip.
I'm gonna have to find your tweet. I'm gonna just
I got
copy
it.
your.
I had you tagged in this follow up, so you're good. Twitter. No, Twitch. Streamer. Hashtag Twitch stream. Hashtag Twitch streams. Hashtag Twitch streamers.
Hashtag.
Artists on Twitch. Hashtag. Hashtag nerd. Hashtag live. Hashtag fuck hashtags. No, I can't use the word fuck. I
hate hashtags.
dislike hashtags. Alright. Tweeted. I tweeted.
So how do I see your reply?
I tagged you in it, so you go to your notifications. It'll be right there.
Oh. Ah.
Duh. Fuck. I forgot to do the thing. God damn it. I was supposed to copy that so I could use that again. I keep doing that to myself. I forgot to copy it. So now I gotta retype the whole thing out again next time.
Okay, so hashtag Twitch streamer.
Tea time with my sister. Copy. Meanwhile, all my food is getting cold. No, wrong window.
Okay.
My wrong window. Yelling at my shit.
I'm just copying your hashtags.
That's fine.
Games, hashtag Twitch.
Promote yourself. I will. Thanks.
Hashtag
Bow, bow.
artists on Twitch.
All right, mark that as read. Okay. Okay, I think I'm almost ready to actually look at the fucking stream, which I haven't even done yet.
Hashtag live. Hashtag nerd. Hashtag art. Hashtag.
Hey!
live,
Hey! Joss! How are you, Joss? Joss. Gotta say it right. Jocelyn. Bow. I just saw your message on Facebook. Hi, I wasn't paying attention. You shush. That's right, I gotta take my meds before I eat. Gotta eat these pills first. Oh my god, why am I getting... No one messaged me when I'm streaming. God, I will not answer your fucking message. That's not true. I will answer all the messages because I can't not answer messages. This is not in the right spot. Hey, I'm probably much louder and clearer now, huh? It's gonna be a jailbreak.
Find my... How do I reply? How do I reply to my own tweet?
You click the reply button. There is only one.
The little box.
Dialogue box. That's how you reply to people.
Yeah. I don't know this. I don't tweet except for.
You don't know the
today.
basics of using Twitter. I got it. I understand.
Yeah.
Because you're over on Facebook all the time. That hellspawn pit of disgust.
Actually, not all the time.
All the time.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh yeah. Big time. That's what I wanted to do. Go to my moderator dashboard. Yeah. There we go. My moderator dashboard. Alright. Jailbreak. I don't know. I was listening to that right before we went live. Sorry.
I can't find the thing. Oh, there I am. Okay, cool. Sorry, where is it? Video. I accidentally closed Discord.
Oops.
Now I'm unclosed Discord. There's an art. Oof.
Let's see here. Click on this button. Thank you. God damn, I hate this computer sometimes. I hate my brain, actually. Children of the Corn GIF. Thank you. I need this now.
Where is... okay, I don't know where my tablet is, so I'm just gonna be lazy and not use it. Children
Is it he who stalks behind the rose? Is that right?
I don't know.
I know you don't know.
But I'm just answering.
Outlander! That's all I remember. Yes, cute possum. I forgot we were working on that. It's been 2 weeks now.
I'm sorry.
Huh?
Gun
Right.
was sick. Well, not feeling great.
You better now?
He is better
Oh, cool.
enough to go back to work. Let's see. Let's start with the branches today. I feel like doing branches. Man.
Anyway,
Have
so
all these
how are you?
messed up. I have all these messed up postcards that I've started drawing on. Oh, that one's clean. This one.
Yeah.
This one. They're just the ones that I toss.
Yeah.
Mistakey ones.
Well, you just start over and add to it later. Unfinished drawing is a part of the process.
I use them to test my markers, actually.
But yeah, unfinished drawing is a part of the process. You know, I don't feel bad about. The canvas you wouldn't save in like a digital platform. You're like, do you want to save this? Like, nah.
Right. Whoever texted me or messaged me just now, if you're listening, I can't answer you back.
That's why I put my phone on silent. Personally.
Even if it's on silent, it comes up still over the screen. So that's why I'm answering.
It's a jailbreak. All right, say something.
Something.
Oh, we gotta turn her up. Say something again.
Something again.
Oh, a little wild. Now we should be good. Okay.
Okay.
You should be able to be audible on the stream now.
Yay.
Yay. It's gonna be a ah! I need stupid.
Now I've got Lion King songs stuck in my head.
That would be preferable right now, actually.
Lion King. So enemies beware. I'm brushing up on looking down. I'm working on my role. So far, a rather uninspiring.
I am the ugliest girl.
No, you're not.
I'm working on it though. Alright. Here, I guess. How's everyone today? Hope you're well. I am having what we call a mixed emotions day.
Uh-oh.
I gotta be right back. I gotta take my plate and Uno
Okay.
momento.
Everywhere you look,
Break.
in the spotlight. So far, rather uninspiring. Oh, I just can't wait to be king. Man, I really need to replace this yellow. Why can't I just buy one color from these pen people? Okay, that yellow is officially dead. It's officially official. It is a dead yellow.
Ah, fuck. Sorry, I didn't mean to whack the microphone.
You okay?
Yeah, I just whacked the microphone. No big deal. No
Is the
biggie.
microphone okay?
I don't know, probably.
Oh. This one is the first one that is officially dead. I could squeeze life out of the other one still, but this one's dead now.
And pepperonis.
Poor marker.
Poor marker died in a great cause, making art. It lived a very good, purposeful life. I'm sure it's very happy.
I use it as a blender too much. I like to use yellow as a blender, and so it died quicker than like other colors.
That's fine. But you made it feel useful while it lived.
Yeah. What's amazing is how old these markers are.
Is it amazing? Is it
Yeah,
amazing?
because I got them for my birthday 3 or 4 years ago.
Well, that's right. Yeah. You were telling me
Yeah,
about that several times now.
yeah.
I keep
So
forgetting.
I'm just amazed that they lasted so long.
Meow. I'm just a
Meow.
meowsed. I'm just amused.
Hello, Xiomara Demali.
Zizi!
What are you up
How
to,
is the
Fudget?
kitties?
Ocha is having a snooze.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah, she's decided to snooze far away on boxes, and Zizi is having a I'm going to infiltrate mommy's markers moment. Me,
Mmm. How cute.
here, here,
Zizi, Zizi.
come this way. She's like, I'm 2 seconds, like, scooch forward.
She's too camera shy, that's why. Hi,
Yeah.
Zizi. Oh, Zizi, baby. You're so cute.
Hi.
You're such a pretty kitty, baby. Mwah. 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 Auntie loves you. Auntie loves you.
Are you a
Oh.
snip? Ow.
That was enough.
Bye.
That was enough kissy faces for her. She's like, I'm done. I got enough kisses. I'm out.
She doesn't like the marker smell.
I got my kisses and I'm out.
Yep, that's her.
I like turtles. They are so very cute. I don't want to own them because they're not that really cute. Because they're gross and slimy and yucky, and I can't get really cuddle with them, so you know.
Hey, turtles object. They are not slimy.
I know, I'm aware, I'm being silly. I know if they're kept well and treated well and well, when their water's replaced frequently, they are not slimy indeed.
Yeah.
I'd rather have a tortoise, though. More of a let it walk around my house willy-nilly kind of person.
Did you came over when my grandparents still had their tortoise, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We had a family friend named Blaine who had a million animals, but he had a tortoise, a desert tortoise that was like 70 years old or something.
Yeah. My grandfather's tortoise was his father's tortoise when he was a little boy.
Mm-hmm.
It was a desert tortoise too.
Those are awesome creatures. I'd love to own one of those. I think it's not really good for them, though.
Well, I think it's no longer legal, but like if you had one or your family had one like 60 years ago and it's kind of grandfathered in that you can
I most
maintain your tortoise.
I most certainly couldn't have one in the climate I live in right now.
Yeah, I know it's too cold. Tank used to hibernate every winter, and we'd just worry until we saw him in the spring. You're like, did Tank come back? Is Tank coming back?
Oh.
And then he'd eat all the begonias, and we know he was fine.
My grandma had a tortoise, and he escaped the house once. And my grandma found him in the flower patch, just like rolling around in the dirt and having a good old time. So she just let him live there. He's happy. He's really happy there. So, and then one day he escaped from the yard. He's a little escape. I'm dropping things. A little escape tortoise.
Tank was too big to get out of the yard. He was like,
Big.
yeah, his width was bigger than a basketball, but he wasn't as tall as a basketball.
Mhm.
Plus, he was pretty slow.
This turtle slowly dug a hole over weeks and hid it, by the way, from us until it was able to escape out the backyard. And we're just like, well, I hope he's happy. This is in Texas, so
Wow.
it's like a natural climate where he was.
Yeah.
My grandma was
Tank
living at the time.
actually moved several times with my grandparents, and he never left. They had a box turtle for a while, and it dug itself out and escaped. Yeah. And they used to have another tortoise
Escape
which
turtle.
neighbors stole
Ooh, excuse me.
like a long, long time ago. Yeah.
That's cool.
My grandfather had Tank for almost his entire life.
Meow.
Meow.
Oh wait. So yeah. Well, how's it going? You see any interesting movies or shows in the last 2 weeks?
This is me.
I know. I was asking.
How often do I actually watch anything?
Doesn't matter. I can still ask you.
I have watched absolutely nothing in the last 2 weeks.
That sounds boring.
I wasn't bored.
Well, that's good at least. But I get bored when I don't watch stuff. Like,
Well, I mean, I didn't watch absolutely nothing. I did watch lectures by my accounting teacher, which I just realized now also sounds boring, but it's really not. It's really super fun.
did I
It's
not
hard
take this disc
though.
out? I didn't take the disc out. Okay.
So like, I don't know if you want to like count those, but I did watch accounting lectures.
I watched Nightmare Castle, which I apparently left in my Blu-ray player.
Oh, what's that?
Well, I'm trying to turn my player off, so that first. Hi. Can you read the turn off button? No? Then you can
No,
just turn off. Turn off.
Blu-ray players cannot read.
Anyway, so Nightmare Castle stars. Oh my God! Will you just turn the fuck off? Thank you. Stars as this wife of this fairly psychotic asshole who owns a castle, and she cheats on him with the like delivery guy or some shit, and they like fall in love, and so he tortures and kills both of them.
Oh, sounds fun.
Yeah, it's his first 10 minutes, and then the guy marries the sister of the girl he killed, who was played by Barbara Steele.
Were they twins?
No, I guess
Oh.
maybe. I don't know. She had blonde hair instead of black hair. Like they changed her up a little. It's the same actress though, and so she begins having nightmares
Mm-hmm.
in the house of all sorts of fucked up shit, and
Yeah.
it turns out it's haunted.
Well, is it haunted by her sister? 'Cause
Yes,
you think
of
if it's
course.
haunted by her sister, was she like? Did they not like each other? Because like, why would you mess with your sister like that?
I think she
Like-
was just angry at the husband.
Oh.
But, and
Well.
then I can't remember why someone was trying to kill somebody. I can't remember the plot of why someone was trying to kill someone else, but in the process he accidentally kills the butler in like a really cruel, upsetting scene. Anyway, there's still have to watch Castle of Blood and Terror Creatures from Beyond the Grave.
It's not fair. Butler didn't do anything.
He's just going to go check the water, sir. Electrocuted, done. Oopsies.
He was just buttling.
They were trying to kill like the sadistic asshole.
Well.
Something else happened to him, I think. But anyway, I fell asleep about 10 minutes from the end, so I'm going to have to rewatch the last 30 minutes just to like put it back together. I fell asleep and then woke back up, and it was like I wasn't too lost, but like I think I missed a plot point, so I'm going to go back and watch the last 30 minutes probably later. So.
That's a good idea.
Last 45 minutes probably, actually. Meow. Meow.
Meow meow.
Who is this? Oh, that's cool. Who is this? All these people retweeted or liked my post, but they didn't. They're not here, and I'm sad. I was hoping someone.
Well, that's
at least they retweeted though. You know.
I should have retweeted your post. I just copied your hashtags. Sorry. Okay. There is a leafy thing. Leafy thing. Add more grass and stuff behind.
So hard, and then I went to blow my nose and got a Charlie horse. I'm like, why?
Ah,
It's not fair.
Unpleasant.
Just trying to blow my nose here.
Oh.
I'm
gonna put a dandelion in this one.
Do I follow this person? Yes, I do. No, I don't. Now I do. I love this possum. It's so cute. Trans rights possum.
What?
It's a trans rights possum.
Yes. It has trans flowers.
Those trans flowers. I wish that was like a real pattern you can get in flowers. I just buy a dozen of them. Like, this is it. These are my flowers. These are mine. I grow them.
To get like dyed carnations
No.
that color.
No.
No?
Well, no. No. Don't dye
Don't
it.
want...
If it's not naturally like that, what's the point? Just give me the natural flowers, yo.
Well, what about if you have like those 3 different colors in a bouquet? Would that work?
Yes, and I believe there's actually a. I want to say, isn't it like a miscarriage or no? It's like a cancer awareness or something. Bouquet.
No,
like
it's a miscarriage awareness.
It is miscarriage awareness, right?
Yeah. That's why I bought them to.
Speaking of miscarriage awareness, this is what my sister here bought me. These trans. I'm wearing everything but the ribbon, obviously, because I didn't have a miscarriage, but I like the rest of the colors. Trans rights. That's all.
I bought them for me for miscarriage awareness, and I bought them for you for trans rights.
Yeah.
It looks funny.
Hey, either I had a disconnect or you had a disconnect. Welcome back.
Oh.
Man, what are you gonna do? You know, I didn't check to see what qualities my video stream was at. That's the problem, isn't it? I bet you that's why we aren't getting as many viewers, huh? Yep. I'm gonna restart the stream. No, I don't want to restart the stream. We're only fucking 20 minutes in. Like, whatever. That sucks. I forgot to do that. Make sure I check the qualities next time and that we have all the qualities. Otherwise, people won't stay because a lot of people can't watch high quality on their phone.
Oh, okay. I'll try.
See, this is why I need a girlfriend who knows all this shit and just has like a little check list and sits here and reminds me every day as I'm going through it. Don't forget to do this. Oh yes, thank you. I do have a friend who reminds me every day to take my meds, and I really appreciate that.
Speaking of, did you?
Yes, she reminded me right before we went live.
Yay!
So I put my meds in front of me, went live, and took my meds.
Know that dandelions are part of the daisy family?
What?
Did you know that dandelions are part of the daisy family?
Can they be crossbred?
I have no idea.
I want some daisy lions. But that's cool. Didn't know that.
Did you know artichokes are also part of the daisy family?
Alright, I coughed. What?
Did you know artichokes are also part of the daisy family?
Nope.
Yep, they are.
I don't like artichokes.
You do or you don't?
I don't.
Oh. You don't have to eat them, but they're part of the family.
Don't really like artichoke dip either. Spinach dip, yes. Artichoke dip, no. Meow. Hello? Tess?
Hi, can you not hear me?
No, you didn't reply at all until just now.
I did, you just couldn't hear me.
Exactly. You didn't reply at all. Same thing.
Uh-huh, sure.
Not my fault. You're the one who talks as quiet as a mouse.
I actually was not quiet, and it's 100% your fault, and I will tell you why later because I have to think of a reason.
Okay. That's good. I'll tell you why I have to think of a reason. Okay, I'm going to remember that one. That was good. So, yeah. Artichokes, not my thing.
Do you know strawberries are part of the rose family?
What? Those are delicious.
Yep. Yes, strawberries are delicious. But they're also part of the rose family. They are not true berries. Do you know what is a true berry?
What is a
Like
true berry?
Scientifically, a banana is a true berry. I forgot the definition.
So all
of
the
a
other
berry.
berries aren't true berries, but the banana is.
No, not all the other berries aren't true berries, but raspberries, blackberries, and strawberries are part of the rose family and not actually true berries.
Interesting. I learned something new today.
Yep.
Meow.
Oh.
Ah, man. Had a busy week of wrestling. It was WrestleMania week, so like
Oh yeah.
normally
I saw
there are like
something about that.
normally there are like 70 wrestling events happening this last week. But
Uh-huh.
because of the pandemic, there was like 20 broadcasts. I didn't care about most of them, so I only had to watch a few, but there was a lot. There was a lot of wrestling. And then it was 2 days of WrestleMania, 2 days in NXT. And it was like, holy crap. So much wrestling. AEW. So it was like, it's AEW, NXT. No, it's NXT Night 1, AEW, NXT Night 2, and then it was Bloodsport 6. It was Joey Janela's Spring Break, which I think is the last Joey Janela Spring Break. And then it was there was a Beyond Wrestling event that I ended up watching, which wasn't necessarily special, but I felt like watching it. And a few other ancillary smaller companies. I'm blanking on. One of them was GC. It wasn't a few GCW ones, like there's like Effie's Gay Brunch and something for the people, which was an 90% like person of color on that card, which is really fucking cool. I got introduced to a lot of new wrestlers I didn't know about. So.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, it was cool, good stuff. And there's some really great matches. Some really green wrestlers in there because they, but like. Because there are a lot of wrestlers under contract that can't go and work for GCW. So it's like the talent pool of indie wrestling is getting slimmer because there's these two large companies battling it out. And they're hiring all the best people. So like indie wrestling is hurting a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Only a little bit. There's also Ring of Honor and TNA, which are both like smaller companies. So like the talent pool is really shallow. So like there are some really, really green wrestlers on that show, but like the last 3 matches were so good. Like, they did a really good job with that one.
Well, green wrestlers can get better.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Oh, I mean, you can see everybody had talent. Everyone's going to go places. It's just a matter of time, right? There's a lot of people are green because the only way to not be green is just to have a lot of wrestling matches, and right now with the pandemic, you can't.
Right.
Even AEW's having a problem. They have 3 shows now. They have like 8 hours of programming every week of wrestling programming, not including other ancillary shows that they've also produced. And like, there's still not enough. There's still so much talent that just doesn't get on TV that often. And when they do, it's like they get squash matches because they're wrestling for the first time on TV or whatever. Like. So there's just a lot to be desired right now in the industry because the pandemic really just kind of decimated it.
Yeah.
I was really worried for a while there that it wasn't going to survive, like the independent scene anyway. I thought for a little while there it was gonna like self implode and need a complete restart basically, but it looks like it's gonna be okay. Just hanging on by a thread.
Good.
But 2 big companies is good for business, so.
Yeah.
Then we got these 3 or 4 smaller, yet large enough to be important companies, like MLW and NWA and TNA and Ring of Honor, which are all also signing up talent. So, like, there's just not a lot of talent to go around.
No.
But yeah, Yeah, WrestleMania weekend was busy. It was like 10 hours of WrestleMania over 2 days, and I'd say about a third of the matches were just incredibly disappointing when it comes to storytelling. Like, it always just upsets me when, like, someone has this momentum of the fans behind them, and they go into a match, and you know they should be winning this match because the fans are so hot on them right now. And then if it was the fucking 80s, they would push this guy because he's hot, and that's what happens. You push the hot guy. If he doesn't, he'll go to another fucking territory and do the same thing there for your competition. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but WWE's had so little competition for so long that they got into the habit of whenever a wrestler gets over and they didn't want them to get over, they fucking bury the shit out of him.
Terrible.
Yeah, so like, oh, Sami Zayn's getting over. That's really cool. What happened? Oh, he just posted some funny things on Twitter, and he's been doing some good matches. We don't want to push him. Let's bury him. I mean, he's got his push finally. He's getting up there finally in the card, but like, it's been like 8 years. Like, what the fuck? This guy should have been there already.
Yeah, that's a long time to wait.
It's like there's so many main eventers that just don't even get a chance to shine because they're pushing old talent that have been there for 10 years. They haven't made any new talent, and they're gonna come to a day when all the talent just starts dropping like flies through death and injury and retirement, and they're gonna be like, well, what the fuck am I gonna do? We don't have any stars. But that's whose fault is that? Every time they create a star outside their influence, they fucking destroyed that. They just buried that person over and over. Because it doesn't matter how much momentum a person has, if they just get beat every time, eventually fans lose enthusiasm for them, right?
Right, because you want to see your favorites win.
Yes. I've seen it so many times. And it broke my heart when they did so they did it to Daniel Bryan when he first got popular. It was the original Yes movement. I mean, he's in the main event now, but they're still making him lose every goddamn important match to their one guy they want to push, Roman Reigns. And so, like, he goes to WrestleMania, he gets beaten like no time flat. The rest of the show, people were chanting, yes, 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 because they wanted Daniel Bryan, because it was bullshit that he's been fucked over. And it was so deafening. No, the fucking announcers were like yelling over it. It was so loud. Nobody the show ended, and there were people in the parking structure chanting it for miles down the road from the convention or the stadium. Where people were honking their horns and beat. Like, it was a real authentic thing, and all WWE did was bury him over and over and over again until he had to retire the first time. Retire from injury. He finally came back, but
That's good.
It just baffles me. Got to make new stars, but nope, can't push any of these guys. We got to make Roman Reigns look good, guys. It's all about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins looking real good on top of the card. Ooh, I'm glad you made 2 whole stars. Great. Now what? Sorry, wrestling is sometimes... I don't watch the show for a reason. I watch WrestleMania because I watched every WrestleMania. So it's like one of those things. So it's a tradition to watch WrestleMania.
Right.
So I watched it when I first started watching it when I was on my grandpa's lap, as a little baby. It was like 3 years old or something when the first WrestleMania happened. So the only one I ever missed watching live was 2 now. Was I missed 25, and then I missed this year's live because I had other things happening. My weekends are very busy, so. But it was up till 4 a.m. watching WrestleMania on Sunday, so there's that. Saturday. Sunday I was up till 3 a.m. watching movies, and then Monday I finished off WrestleMania. But I watched a little bit of WrestleMania live, and then I had to do shit. So I was like, okay, well, I watched some of it live. But anyway.
Wrestling is one of those things where when I saw it on TV, I just wasn't interested. But then when I went to a live show, then it was like, oh, this is super cool.
Oh, I know.
Kinda
It's like
baseball.
a whole different experience in the audience.
Yeah, definitely. And a lot of the people that I saw back then when you introduced me to it, like they don't even wrestle anymore. They're injured or moved on.
That is the fate of the vast majority of wrestlers. Not many people make it in the industry. A lot of them, it's a hobby or their passion that they do outside of work. But they got to pay the bills, and so.
Right.
And they get injured. Sometimes it's forever because they can't afford to get it fixed.
Yeah. Which is really sad. And it takes a long time to heal
Especially
from
as you get
some
older.
really bad. Yeah.
Especially when you're 45. Hey, someone I know.
45.
Actually, I think he's in his 50s, isn't he? I'm thinking Hell Kid. Pretty sure he's
Oh,
getting up there.
I have no idea.
But
I was
I
thinking-
do miss watching wrestling live.
I didn't realize Hector was like basically the same age as Glenn.
Oh,
Yeah.
who's Hector?
I don't know. He was my favorite to watch. He was they put him wrestling with the girls, but he's like he wore the pink underwear with the heart on it. Not pink
Oh
underwear, but
yeah,
pink-
yeah. Okay,
Hector.
that guy was cool. Oh,
Yeah. I thought he was so fun to watch. He just had so much attitude and character.
can't remember Ryan's last name, but I thought he was like the coolest. The main event guy.
I don't know who that is.
He always had like longish, medium length brown hair and like red ring gear and kick pads and stuff.
Oh, I don't know. I think
Him
I
and
paid attention-
Tozawa and Davey Richards went like 30 minutes that one event. So good.
I think I paid attention to different people.
And then Tozawa came back for a rematch, and it was even better. It was 1-on-1. So good. Tozawa, man, that guy is so good, and he got signed by WWE. I was so excited, and they just didn't do anything with him. I think they're still not doing anything with him. It's just such a fucking heartbreaker to see, like, wrestlers get signed, and then they're like, we don't know what to do with this guy. Like, how do you not know what to do with that guy? He's so good!
Yes.
It's like they finally signed Shotzi Blackheart. They're fucking tag champions, or they were. I don't know if they won or lost this weekend. But yeah, I mean, like, they've signed a bunch of people, and they are using some of them, but others are just, like, squandering.
Just wandering.
Yep, squandering.
Sad.
La vie. What you gonna do? What you gonna do, brother?
We're gonna be sad about it is what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's probably true, actually.
I have a bright green. I just never pulled it out of my box. Where are you, bright green?
Where, oh, where are you, bright green?
That's what happens when I don't use like bright greens. I like the muted greens. So it's buried somewhere in my box. Give me a sec. Oh wow. I just need to pull out all the greens. And some turquoises.
Sweet,
Sweet. Sweet.
sweet dear God. Just the things.
Little robins on a gingerbread string. Work in the top and go tweet, tweet, tweet. Rockin' Robin. So what did you watch in this last 2 weeks that we haven't had art?
That's a loaded question.
Like, I'm sure there's a list you could.
There is a fucking list. I write down every movie I watch.
Yeah.
In this neat little booklet this book right here.
Why is it a loaded question?
Because I watch a lot of movies every week.
A loaded question? It's
It's
a
been 2
half
weeks.
hour's worth of content.
Oh, it's more than that. It's 2 weeks for the movies. I think I watched almost 50 movies in 2 weeks.
Oh my. Okay, what was the best?
40
movie?
almost 40 movies in 2 weeks. This
Best
week was a bit
movie.
light, but the week before was heavy.
Best movie this week. What was it?
The Shape of Water with my friend Erica.
I really want to watch that.
It's beautiful. It's one of the best movies
Oh,
ever
shit.
made. It's a movie that makes me want to just give infinite money to Guillermo del Toro and tell him just keep keep making movies. Don't stop. I mean, take a break in between one of them, but keep making them.
Yes. Yeah, that's definitely on my watch list. I'm really bad about watching things. Really bad. You know this.
Yep, I know.
Okay, I don't want to say the worst movie, but like which one was the most disappointing?
I don't know. Like disappointing means I have expectations. I don't have expectations about movies. I'm not disappointed by movies yet. Generally,
Okay,
I try to have no
least
expectations. Sometimes I
least
do.
entertaining. Um,
That would be the wrong boy next door, which is a Lifetime movie I watched with some friends.
oh,
We did double bill the wrong boy next door and the wrong wedding planner, which they both are directed by. There's like a series of 28 movies. They're all with the
uh-huh.
word wrong in the title, and they're all directed by David Dakota, and they all have a starring role by Vivica A. Fox, who plays like this cop in most of them. She's not the same cop. She's a different cop each time. It's a
That's
little confusing, but
yes.
the very last word of the wrong boy, words of the wrong boy next door was her going, "Well, I guess that was the wrong boy next door." And me and my friends started howling with laughter. I was like, "What the hell was that?" So while it is probably the least enjoyable movie I saw in the last 2 weeks, it's not necessarily without its moments of joy. They're all
Right.
very cheesy and by the numbers. Um, let's here. When was our last stream?
But
Content. Nothing but content. Nothing but content. Ba 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 ba. Our
ba-da-da-ba.
NT was before this month began. I think we missed one, or I missed one upload, didn't I? No,
Um,
nope, that's right. It's before the. All right,
yeah,
so
no, this is the second week. We did miss the first week because Glenn was sick and uh he needed to rest. We don't have enough space for me to art and tea in a different place than he was sleeping. So
fair. And let's see here. Best thing I saw was Godzilla vs Kong. I watched twice. Um, yeah, that has to be it. The Wrong Boy Next Door and The Wrong Wedding Planner. Those were the two worst things I watched. And I wouldn't say they were. I wouldn't say they were without their charms. Like I get why Lifetime movies are very popular.
if you like predictability, I suppose.
A lot of people do. They have comfort in that.
Yeah, yeah. I don't like predictability, but at the same time, I prefer to watch things that I've already seen over and over again. So I like in my new things, I just don't like to figure out what's going to happen next. I guess that's mainly with TV shows. I don't mind so much with movies, but with like TV
TV
shows,
shows.
yeah,
I like TV shows.
I like TV shows too, but if I could sit there and tell you what's going to happen after I've only seen like a handful of like a specific TV show, then I end up not enjoying it, which is probably why I never got into Supernatural because I started my friend Jessie started showing it to me, and I was like, "Well, is this gonna happen next?" And she thought it was so funny that I would be like, "Oh, this is gonna happen, isn't it?" And then because she's seen it 20 million times, she's like, "Yes!" And she got super excited. But like, I couldn't get past the first season, which I'm sure it got better, but like, I couldn't get past
Natural?
going Supernaturals. Yeah,
I got up
I
to
couldn't.
season 9, 8, I think. So it's
Uh
actually
huh.
very good. It's just, you know,
I just couldn't get past knowing what was gonna happen before it happened.
the first 5 minutes, 5 seasons, I mean, are the best.
Mhm.
That's the original storyline. It's the tightest story. And then after that, I feel like it meanders a bit. It tries to find its place.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed some of the episodes. I really liked that Scooby Doo episode. That was
That
great.
was good. That actually happened after I stopped watching.
Oh, well. I saw it as a standalone, and I was like, wow, this was. I
Me
wish
too.
that they could have just done like,
I want an animated special where he teams up. It's
yeah,
like a Scooby Doo movie with the Supernatural boys.
yeah. I would watch that definitely. I
Hell
thought it
yes, I
was
would.
really great.
That sounds like it would be fun.
It would.
Amityville Curse. I watched Amityville Curse. That was also probably the one of the worst ones I saw this last week. Oh, I saw this movie called 10 Rillington Place,
Uh-huh.
where fucking John Hammond from Jurassic Park plays this like psychopath who murders
Okay.
people and buries them in his backyard. It was so unnerving that if I had seen it before Jurassic Park, I definitely would have thought John Hammond was creepy.
I mean, he was a little bit creepy anyway, in
No,
that.
more so. This is but 10 Rillington Place is like part of technically a trilogy, but it feels more like a duology when you just look at the last two movies in it. With
Uh-huh.
a movie called The Boston Strangler. Is it Boston Strangler? Yeah. Or the Hillside Strangler? Maybe Hillside Strangler. I think it's Hillside Strangler. It's the other one. It's by the same director, and it's like it makes it pairs well with it. It's Boston.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go look it up. I'm blanking on it, and that's what's driving me nuts. 10 Rillington Place. Load faster. Richard Fleischer directed it. And the other one was the Boston Strangler, not the Hillside Strangler. Wrong Strangler movie. My bad.
It's just so many.
Like, there are actually so many Strangler movies, yeah. So yeah, I'm almost done with my movie log. I only have a few pages left, so I should be able to finish this
Great.
out before the end of the year.
Awesome.
I looked. I've watched over 5,000 movies since 2013.
Oh my gosh.
I know. I was like, what? This is ridiculous.
I probably watched less than 100.
Yeah.
No, that's
pretty-
probably that's a low.
I think the
Yeah,
average
let's-
person watches like one movie a month. I probably go to the theater usually, see it, you know.
Yeah.
I'm not average. I've got 3,500 movies in my collection. And I don't mean like discs. Like, I have 11 copies of Halloween, but that's just one of 3,500 movies. I mean, I've got these are all double row shelves. See, there's like so like I have got just movies all over the place, and up here above the film line, I've got more to watch with my friend. Those are the ones I put specifically aside watching with him. And then I got so many movies, and then of course I've got the shelves just full of movies. Hey, Speedo! Thank you for the bits. I appreciate it. Hope you are well, friend. I got to log Nightmare Castle. It was a 6 out of 10. Wasn't bad. I'd watch it again. Oh, it goes. It goes. It goes, it goes, it goes, it goes, it goes. How goes it with you, friend? Meow.
Meow. Oh, I have pears.
You have pears?
Yes. in
Pears
little
of what?
Pear cups. Pears of food.
Oh, pears. Pears in the food. Got it.
Yeah.
Like, pears of what? I'm smart.
I bought like. I didn't eat breakfast. I'm eating breakfast now. Breakfast is a banana.
My breakfast
And
is
pears.
eaten at the beginning of the stream. So.
Pears. See?
Oh, pears.
Yeah.
Pears suspended in grape juice.
I hope so. I don't.
White grape juice.
Yep. I like white grape juice.
It's good.
I do not like purple grape juice.
I like grape. Grape's good. I'm good with grape. Not my favorite, but like I'd drink it. I prefer like cran apple, cran strawberry. If I'm gonna do a fruit drink, or just like lemonade.
I love cranberry juice.
And while I like apple juice, it's often very not good to my stomach. So
It's too sweet too.
there's no such thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the lady who had like chocolate fudge frosting in the inside of her chocolate cake. When people say this is too rich, I go no, I'll finish it. I've never had that problem. I never understood people say it's too rich. There's no such thing as too sweet for me. I have such a major sweet tooth though, so to be fair.
So I like things that are sour or tart a lot more than things that are sweet.
I love sour candy.
Yeah. I mean, I like a little bit of sweetness, but I also like things that are bitter.
The only thing I like sweetness, the only thing I don't like sweetness in, is things that are like really like certain savory flavors. I'm not a fan of adding like chocolate to and stuff. Like I don't understand it. But
Bacon
like
and chocolate.
when they deep fry ice cream as an example, like I just no thanks. Those two flavors I love, but not together. Like that kind of thing. Like some savory things don't pair well with sweet things in my brain. Sometimes the texture thing, to be fair.
Up bacon and chocolate.
I have definitely eaten. Oh, I've definitely eaten frosting straight from the can. It's definitely a thing I have done. And I've definitely been guilty of buying a can specifically just to eat with a spoon. No, I didn't eat all at one sitting because, good lord, I'd probably be sick. But, you know. Deep fried Oreos? No thanks.
I know. I was super excited to try them when I was at the fair, and they were just bad.
Not my thing. I don't want to say they're bad because it's someone's favorite. But it's just not
Well,
my thing.
I did not enjoy them. Also, they were cold. I think they might have been better warm.
I did have a deep fried Snickers. That was pretty good. So.
Twinkie is okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Deep fried Twinkie. That's good shit. I can't have it. I can't have deep fried anything with the classic deep frying method because of gluten. But there's ways you can do it gluten free.
Luckily,
Deep fried Oreos do not live up to the hype. I agree.
no, they do not.
Same with I don't think Twinkie lives up to the hype either. When it comes to like deep frying.
I like it better than a deep fried Oreo.
Absolutely.
But Oreos are just already so good. I feel like you're making them less good by deep frying them.
Right? just give me like septuple center Oreos where it's like 5 times the amount of cream than cookie, and I'll be so happy. My favorite thing ever is to take double stuffed Oreos, split them in half, so the frosting's on one side, eat the plain cookies first, and then make sandwiches of these giant oozing cookies.
Oh, I actually really, really like the Oreo Thins.
They're alright.
I just like how crispy. I love how crispy the cookie is.
As far as like low calorie desserts go, that's not bad at all. You know, I'll eat those over some of the other ones. I just feel like I need twice as many. I ate a whole bag and then I was like, now I want more because it wasn't enough. Oh, Oreo mints. I don't think I've ever had a mint Oreo.
Oh, those are good.
I like golden Oreos more than regular Oreos. I like the yellow cakey cookie.
Have you had the lemon Oreos?
Nope. That sounds gross.
They're actually good.
I think lemon's okay, but I'm not a fan of lemon candy or flavors like that, like sweets.
I really like them.
Lemon citrus on my chicken, please, but leave it off my sweets. I'm not a fan of it. No.
I love lemon, so I really like the coffee flavored Oreos too.
My bowl's not sitting right, and it's driving me nuts. It's like sitting crooked. What the fuck?
What's sitting crooked?
Oh, my bowl's all like. Oh, I never noticed it was like a toilet shape. It's kind of interesting. I think there was. I never noticed that there was like definitely a front and back to my bowl. Like there's a little divot in the top of the bowl. I never knew that.
Well, now you do.
Yeah, now it's. Oh, look at that. If I put it in right, it sits perfectly. Oh, interesting.
Ah, there's a
Oh,
point.
nutty. Oh my God, those Nutter Butters. I miss those so much. I miss the little dubby that Nutter Butters so Nutter those chocolate covered wafer peanut butter cookie. I need them. I want them. I wish I could eat them. Anyway, I got smoke. Ashtray. Okay.
And it's green. Now I feel like blowing bubbles. Sounds like blowing bubbles, and I want to blow bubbles.
My friend got a bubble gun to shoot at her cat. Cause her cat like loves to attack the bubbles. You should do that too. Get a bubble gun. I mean.
I almost got a bubble gun when Disney had the Stitch bubble gun, but
Oh,
I didn't.
you
I
should have.
didn't.
You should have.
It was expensive.
Bubble gun.
Expensive.
Bubble gun.
Expensive.
Bubble gun shrimp. I don't know why my brain decided to cross paths there, but here we are. As a reference.
Have you?
What?
We ate
What?
at bubblegum shrimp. Have you eaten there?
Nope.
Oh.
That was after I left. I'm 99% sure of that.
No, cause
I've never eaten there. I'm 99% sure I've never eaten a bubblegum shrimp. Definitely think I would remember that experience.
Didn't we take you guys to the aquarium? With the we
Wrong
did.
window.
Oh, huh?
Wrong window. Yeah, you're fine. It's unrelated. Yes, we went to the aquarium. I remember that.
So you didn't eat there. We went down there. They had a shrimp eating contest, and we both won tickets in the shrimp eating contest to the aquarium, and that's how we got tickets to the aquarium.
Oh, okay.
So you weren't with us, bubblegum shrimp thing. That's just how we got.
We reap the rewards of said bubblegum trip.
Yeah, because Glenn and
I touched a manta ray. It was so cute.
I love manta rays.
They're so pretty. They're like little sea angels.
I touched jellyfish. The top of a jellyfish.
It's so weird. It's so weird. Just jellyfish, yeah, they're weird. That feels weird.
And they have cute penguins.
I think so, yeah. I barely remember the penguins. I remember the giant whale skeleton.
Of course. Wait, no, the giant whale skeleton is at the museum.
Oh, I might be crossing the memory. That's fine. I didn't go to either of those places very often to have, like, to say that I define either of them specifically.
Yeah, see, that's what I do instead of watching, or used to do instead of watching movies, was drag people to science places.
And I'm cool doing that. That's fun.
Yeah.
I watch a lot of
It's just-
movies mostly because I just don't. There's no social activities around here. I don't know anybody in my
Yeah.
area. 'Cause it's a very conservative area. There's only one other trans person in my town.
The two of you could get coffee and complain about how terrible the town is.
How terrible life is. How exhausting life is as a trans person. Being trans is exhausting. Let me tell you. God.
But is
That's
it
not
less
even defend my fucking existence.
than trying to spend your life denying who you are?
No, but it shouldn't be. Neither of those things should have to happen.
That's true, but I'm just glad that you are in a place with yourself where you can be honest.
I'm definitely happier being me.
Yes, happier being you is good.
I noticed it. Like I was like, yeah, I guess I am much happier as a person now. Yeah,
You
I
are.
mean, like, look, I'm taking the drugs made me go through puberty for a while there. I was basically mentally unhinged on Twitter for like months on end. But I've stabilized, so I'm good.
So even my mom, when she was watching, now she can't because she's babysitting. She's like,
I
she
curse too
seems
much.
so. Yeah. My Keon started repeat, or my nephew started repeating it. So now I'm not allowed to watch more.
I am the best auntie.
That is why I have that disclaimer on my post that say we're not responsible for what your grandkids repeat. Her grandkids started repeating it. She's like, "Hey, I don't know, I'm so quiet." I'm like, "Kids have good ears."
Yep.
But like, so my mom was like, so much happier now than she did when I met her. So she noticed how much happier you seemed.
Aww, that's sweet.
Yeah. She's sad that she can't keep watching. Turns out my grandmother has watched also. She just didn't make an account. And my
Oh
grandmother...
man, I hope she watched when I was talking about nipping my balls. I just know that it would embarrass the fuck out of her, and she was so adorable when she get embarrassed by things like that. Because I've always been very blunt, and I remember I mentioned something about like
Yeah.
something about a penis at some point, like when I was in your house, and I just saw her blush so red. Anyway.
No. Yeah, my grandmother... she's my mom.
What?
They both have watched.
What? You broke up. What?
I said
Uh-oh.
doesn't have a Twitch account. Log in.
Oh, yeah, right. Okay. Go people watch him? I'm not
So
gonna
she
go
has
people watch him.
I don't know if she's watching today because she hasn't got, the best, like,
It's fine.
track of the days, but
I'm the same. I don't go people watch him. And let people live their lives. I'd rather watch a movie if I was gonna pay people watch. I think I could watch a documentary about people. I mean, you know.
I'm
There are
confused.
hundreds of documentaries about people around the world out there. You can just find one.
Did you switch subjects or are you answering a comment?
I'm just answering a
confused.
comment.
Oh, okay.
Like, my big thing is I really like watching, like, videos about these weird little cults that you just never hear about. Some of them is very scary. And some of it's just like, oh, these people seem rather harmless. Like, I imagine they're... It's hard to say. Like, it's one of those really touchy subjects. It's like, where's the line between cult... I think it's the line between cult and religion is keeping people from leaving, right?
I think it's how much they try and control your life, too.
Maybe, yeah.
'Cause-
Well, in Christianity, it's a cult. I mean, what? I didn't say anything. Gosh, that's so inflammatory. Why would you say that?
Oh my gosh.
I'm a bad person. It's okay.
We love you anyway.
Aw, thanks. I'm happier being this loved bad person than the unloved bad person. I'm kidding. I'm not really that bad person. I'm just kind of a jerk sometimes. I'm real blunt. You'll know if I like you or not.
It's actually really refreshing.
Everyone keeps saying that. I'm like, why? Just talk to neurodivergent people. Just stop talking to fucking neurotypicals.
Just try to figure out. Like, most of the world is neurotypical, and that is why they use the word neurotypical.
I know.
But
Fuck
it's
them.
just
I mean, don't
hard.
really.
Oh, what like people mean when they say stuff sometimes.
Oh, I just mean what I say.
I know exactly, and that is why I think.
If I like you, you'll fucking know. I'll swoon at you. I'll like make hard eyes at your fucking photos. I'll support your fucking art and shit. If I don't like you, you'll just never know. Unless you engage with me, and then you'll fucking know, because I have no patience for people I don't like. I'm really short, and I'm kind of agitated when trying to deal with people I don't like.
Unless someone kicks you in the shin, then I think.
She started it!
No, she did! I know she did!
She deserved that shit. That's all I'm saying. Probably could have handled it better, but she started it. I'm not above saying it was childish.
I mean, we were children.
We were children. That's true. Yeah, it's true. We were technically still children.
Yeah, that was...
I mean, I really consider people children until they're about 25, 26. And, like, you need to, like, your brain kind of finishes developing around then. And, like, life's had time to trample your hopes a bit.
Yeah. Yeah, 25 is when your hopes really start to get really trampled.
It's super easy to be idealistic and hopeful at 21 like I was, But getting life, and life's like, oh yeah, capitalism's awful. I don't like this at all. And then you start reading, like, wait, life doesn't have to be like this? We're just like this because rich people like being rich and powerful? They just like power at the end of the day. Since the money's only useful if they keep up the rules of capitalism. Oh shit, we got political. Oh god. I insulted some religious people. I'm probably angering some right-wingers right now.
If a white ringer is watching this show, I am honestly surprised.
Oh, you would be shocked. I got a big-ass troll who's super obsessed with my fucking life.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Constantly tells me to get a job. I'm like, okay, but I'm disabled. You could do this. How do you know I can do that? You are making assumptions, but... They're really jealous that I'm making a go at streaming. I'm not successful yet, but we're getting there. Steady goes the course,
Mm-hmm.
And they're just jealous because it's like they want to be playing video games and being tipped and hang out with people and being, getting their bills paid. Like they want that, but they feel trapped in their life instead of just doing it. Instead of doing it, they spend hours a day trolling me and other people on the internet, which makes no sense. Just fire the stream up, play a game instead.
Yeah. Like,
Even if you only got an hour a night, if you showed up and streamed for 1 hour a night, you'll get an audience. People come watch you for the hour. I bet you can do it every day at the same time. Consistency is the hard part, especially for if you're neurodivergent. But I'm gathering that this person who's obsessed with me is neurotypical and doesn't understand brains. One of those sad people who are like, well, they're not like me, so you're stupid or worthless or something. People who only can identify people who are exactly like them.
Mm-hmm.
Just gotta get out in the world. Talk with people. Become friends with people who aren't like you at all.
That's scary because your opinion's
Be willing to make a fool of yourself. Be willing to make mistakes. Be willing to be called out in a way that makes you very uncomfortable. Because you have been indoctrinated and lived under a racist system, and thus there are inherent things in everybody who lives in the system that is racist. And we as a people have to work on ourselves on being better.
Also,
Myself
stop
included.
there.
Nobody,
Random straight.
literally no one is excluded from the statement. Everyone needs to work on being less racist. Or on completely eradicating racism. And calling it out. Correcting it. Teaching. Fixing your own shit. No one's innocent. That's life.
Also, random strangers, it's not okay to come up and touch my hair.
It's not okay for anybody to do that to anybody. Respect people's personal bubbles. Good lord.
Like, I grew up with random people coming up and playing with my hair.
So gross. And it was, let me guess, a lot of creepy dudes, huh?
No! It's a lot of aged white women.
Oh, God. And yes, that's racism. That's a racistly found thing that, oh, God. Oh, boy. I bet you that is a really common story. No one should ever touch anyone else's hair without permission.
I just have had that happen to me my whole life. I've just had people come up and start playing with my hair. And, I mean, it didn't happen to my mom.
Huh.
But it happened to me.
Do they say things like, your hair is so exotic? And you're like, like, no. Why?
Your hair, well, I got your hair is really long, or your hair is so unique.
I got
my mom
unique. Oh my God. Oh,
My-
sorry.
are so exotic.
What'd you say?
Mom got you. Your children are so exotic.
Oh God, it's so just. Oh my God, what the? This statement is like such. They think it's a compliment, but it's not the compliment they think it is. It's gross. Well, yeah,
A lot of people come up to me, like if I'm with other friends who are Asian, like random strangers. Like, say I'm in a line with a movie, and like the person in line next to me also happens to be Asian, and I don't look that Asian. Look, I'm not. I don't look that Asian. I swear. And I will have a random person come up and be like, "Hey, so are you guys related?"
Oh God.
That happened so many times.
I'm so sorry.
It's kind of it's laughable, honestly, with how often it's happened. I mean, it's annoying, but it's still hilarious.
Just still, yeah. I'm sorry, all the same.
It used to really bother me, but now it's kind of like,
Wow.
I don't know.
Now I'm like, don't touch me.
Yeah, exactly. But when you're like 5, you're like, is this okay? I don't know if this is okay.
No, it's not okay.
No.
It's never okay. It's really gross. It's an invasion of like people's space and just her body sovereignty and shit.
Yeah.
I was watching. Okay, preface. I watch a lot of weird shit on the internet. I was watching an abstinence video from the 80s, early 90s, like 93, I think.
Uh-huh.
And their big thing was stop. It's my body. I don't want to. And I'm like, oh, for abstinence, You'll preach that for abstinence, but not abortion. What? Anyway, I just like literally yelled at the fucking at the YouTube video, which cannot in any way hear me. But it was just like, they're so like oblivious to themselves. It's ridiculous. No self-reflection, and that's the problem.
There's a lot of hypocrisy in that whole, I want to say genre, but like...
I do find it interesting that many of Jesus' own words are like anti-meeting in a building type church stuff. I mean, that's why they killed him and shit.
Wait, what? I missed.
I mean, it's kind of interesting that Jesus was very anti-organized religion, and that's why they killed
Yeah.
him and shit. And yet, there's organized religion. I just like what it makes no sense. It's like this man would have been all right if you were part of a church. Jesus would, and you're not like the holiest of holies, being like giving your time to people and like doing those kind of things. Like Jesus probably wouldn't like you. Jesus
Well,
wouldn't probably like me that much either. I'm too
I don't
outspoken, but
I don't think it was like the community of faith he had a problem with. It was really honestly the people who were trying to boss around other people and
it
be
was
like,
organized
ah,
religion. It was the organization of religion. He very much wanted. Didn't. That's what he was railing against.
he wanted
Literally went to churches and yelled at rich people. I mean, like. Oh, wrong. I'm like, I don't need any more candy. I got candy in front of me. It's just one of those weird things. Like, I don't understand it. Like, you made a whole religion about preaching His word, but you don't actually. But you're organizing, like, and I think he'd rather you worship in your own house, right? I don't know.
part of it is like he was
I don't know
about
that shit that much, honestly. It's just interesting thought.
well, he was really more about like
The very little we have on him. Most of that other stuff is just what some white dude wrote about him. That's the problem. The Bible is just translated through a bunch of white dudes.
Well, it started out Greek, but you can go back to the original Greek.
Well, do we have the original Greek Bible?
Like, it's not like the very first one, but it's
Obviously.
like they transcribe. They just keep writing it down. But yeah, you can go
But,
back
like,
to the original.
The most modern Bibles you find are the ones that have been rewritten by white dudes. That's my point.
In English.
Yes, I'm only speaking about my own country. In fact, I don't know how it is in any other country
But
or
you
any
actually
other place in the world. So.
can find like
Oh.
the original Greek, like part of because
Yeah, I have. Sweet Peter, 1 second. Go ahead. Keep talking. Go ahead.
Lissa, I can't remember. I can't remember what her thing is, but she's come and watched. She's actually.
Yeah, Melissa. I know Melissa's.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with her posts now. Like she likes to post. Anyway, what?
The one who's come and watched the show.
Mm-hmm.
She can't because she's got a meeting that's during this time, but like she's brought up original Greek translations before. I think she had to study Greek. I have to ask her.
All right, so there's an Kino and Arrow sale happening at a Family Video. Interesting.
A what sale?
Blu-ray sale.
Oh. Okay, I have 2 flowers here, and I have another flower here, and I have purple, orange, and orange. So we need to figure out what color these 3 flowers are going to be.
Blue,
Well,
yellow. Those are the other really color. What other colors can you make? Green. I mean, you could do a green flower, but it's gotta be probably yellowy green. That's all. I think you've covered all the other colors. So you got blue and yellow.
I have a pink one, a purple one, a purple, pink, blue one that didn't come out very
Correct.
well. 2 blue, pink ones with white. They do red.
You can do a red one, yeah.
I can do
or maybe
red.
that one could be another trans pride one, right there in front.
This one?
Yeah. Yeah, that one, big one. Right there in front.
Do you remember what pen I used?
Not a clue.
Because I'm like, it can't be if I can't find the pen.
So, yeah, and red was one of the suggestions for the other flowers. So.
Well, if I can't.
Here's a Kino suggestion: Supernatural from 1933.
What do I make?
I actually haven't seen this yet, but I've read. I read an essay about horror, horror, and this was mentioned in depth in it, and I was immediately like, okay, I gotta buy it. But this sounds so good. So there's that one. The problem is everything I have here is pretty much unwatched. I'm gonna be right back. I'll grab a few titles, and I'm just gonna be a minute.
I'm gonna do pink on the outside this time. I think this is the right blue one. I think so. Hmm.
What the fuck? It's gonna be U.S. titles. Which ones have U.S. titles? This has a release.
What are you looking for?
Alright, and then this has a release. And, oh, that's a good one. And then does this have a U.S. release? Yep, that's a U.S. title. That's a U.S. title. Is this U.S.? Nope, that's region B. Okay, okay, we got some stuff going. Okay, okay, I got some stuff to show. Boo, boo, that's region B. Ba ba, ba ba. How is that? Oh, it's region 0. That's a region A title? That's a region A title? That's a region A title? Where did I put Prey? There it is. There it is. Alright. Ah! Okay. I come with titles. So many. Oh, okay. And actually, I see I've got an odd number. Hold on. Okay, here we go. I'm back. Sorry for the delay. Alright, so we'll do the Kino stuff first. First, I'd say Rawhead Rex is a lot of fun. This I would say it's a mostly successful horror film about a ancient demon or ancient god, elder god raised from back to life, who also comes on a priest. Yeah, there's a scene where he comes on a priest. It looks like piss, but apparently it's written as cum. So he just spews cum like a fire hose all over a priest in a graveyard in one scene. There are a lot of cool scenes in this movie worth checking out. This is classic Sergio H. Santiago's Philippine shot New World Pictures, which is Corman produced post-apocalyptic films. These are basically if Mad Max on shoestring budget. There's like 5 of them, 6 of them he did. I have got a few. This is the one Kino put out, Striker. That's great. All right, next. Are you here, Tess? I haven't heard you say anything since I got back.
Listening and trying to make this flower look realistic.
Oh, okay.
Which I realize is difficult since it's not very realistic of a flower.
Right. It's okay. Next, we got Jean-Paul Belmondo, The Professional, or Le Professionnel. It's actually just labeled as Le Professional. This is is it right? Oh yeah. So Jean-Paul Belmondo is a secret agent in South Africa who gets his ties cut. He gets burnt. He gets a burn notice on him. That's the new show. That burn notice. That show. So and he's left for fucking dead. So he gets imprisoned in the country. He escapes from prison, returns to France, and acts revenge on the politicians who fucked with him and left him for dead. And this is a really, really great movie. There's some awesome stunt sequences in this. This movie and one I haven't seen, but it's on my list. I bought them as a pair. At least I gotta find it. 1 second. Dear Outsider, where are you? Well, I can't find it. It's over here somewhere. I just have too many movies on these shelves. It's a movie called Outsider, The Outsider, and it's by the same. It's Jean-Paul Belmondo doing stunts, but The Professional and The Outsider are like these two films that highly informed Jackie Chan's films. Jean-Paul Belmondo is one of Jackie Chan's favorite action stars, so there are sequences in this that like Jackie Chan rips from these movies and then like does his own twist because he's his own person.
Mm-hmm.
Next, we got Scott Glenn. Is this professional boxer who gets hired by this Japanese businessman to keep him safe. And when that fails to happen, he learns the art of the samurai from Toshiro Mifune and then goes and enacts bloody revenge in Japan. This is a really fun movie. I think this is, John Frankenheimer directed this. This is good shit. Good white guy kung fu. Next, a film from 1942, The Undying Monsters. This is a really interesting werewolf movie. I just didn't. I actually bought this not knowing it was a werewolf. I bought it. I didn't look at the cover too closely. It just looks like a guy carrying a girl. Like I love this kind of. These are some of my favorite posters. Are the monster carrying the girl. I want to be the girl. Can Monster Girlfriend carry me? Anyway, and so I popped this in and I watched it. It's like holy fuck. This black and white. It's loaded with special features. So fucking good. I gotta revisit this. Next, Solar Babies. This is an American shot, rollerblade infused Mad Max world, and there's this orb in this movie. There's no, which is the thing that's flying to the sky here. That's like, I think it's one of the last times they hand painted an object in the movie because it's like hand painted. The orb is hand painted and animated. You know the scene.
Wow.
It's a really fun movie. I would say it's not entirely successful at what it's trying to portray, but that's why I kind of like it. So next, we have this little horror gem, regional horror film called The Pit, about this guy who finds this pit with these monsters in it, and he starts pushing bullies and people who fuck with him into the pit to feed the monsters. There's more, but what?
I just said, as one is apt to do with a pit.
Yes.
I-
Full of monsters. This is darkly comical in places. It's really interesting. Next, we have the double feature, Platoon Leader and Soldier Boys. Hold on. This is the alternate cover. Some of these titles have alternate covers. Most of them don't. You're going to see it in the site like so. And I bought this for this movie because I've always wanted to see this because I used to watch the trailer for this. The beginning of one of these movies I used to watch all the time. I watched this. I really enjoyed this one. Shockingly fun. Was not expecting that at all. I expected since it was the B side of the movie, it'd be like not good. But I don't like photo covers in my collection, as many people, frequent, long-time viewers know. So I will always flip to art side.
Art side.
Next, you're looking for. I got some giant monster for you. They have Ape. Ape got a release from Kino. I recommend that. That's the one with the gorilla that flips off the screen. That GIF. Then there's Dinosaurus, which is about a reanimated dinosaur that fights a half track. There's like a piece of construction equipment. Oh, hey, this has alternate cover also. I'm showing you the alternate cover. This is the original cover. Dinosaurus.
Yay.
Not dinosaur, Dinosaurus. There's this piece of equipment here. It's like this this piece of construction equipment. Like, it's a big fight at the end. It's actually, I watched this all the time as a kid on TV, and it's just such a fun little movie. Cheesy as hell. I would say it's actually campy as hell. I don't like really calling things cheesy. It was campy as hell.
But
really enjoyed it though. What?
Cheese is so delicious.
Yes.
So
Next, I have a pair of westerns. First, this is a veritable classic, Death Rides a Horse. Now, this only has a commentary and a trailer and special features, but this movie is so good and such a heavy influence on Quentin Tarantino. If you're a fan of Quentin Tarantino, I would say this is probably required viewing. But all his westerns and all his heroes kind of stem from like the Lee Van Cleef type archetype, or the James Coburn archetype. This movie is a Men on a Mission movie. So James Coburn is a colonel who gave up a fort when the hold on. All right, Union Colonel Pembroke, played by James Coburn, leads 7 men on an impossible death mission against all odds to overtake Fort Holman from the Confederates. Commanded by the insane Major Frank Ward, that's Telly Savalas, ostensibly because of the fortress's strategic location as the key to the significant routes of the American Southwest. Okay, so this guy lost the fort. He gave it up freely without a fight. And so he's sent to jail. Telly Savalas comes by and says, "Hey, look, I gotta assemble a fucking suicide squad." And then we've got what's his name? Bud Spencer, and a bunch of other character actors. And there's like one guy who's like, he's like, "What are you waiting for?" And he's like, I think he's like killing a kid, and he just kind of shakes his head, walks to the next person, like, "Nope, you're not on the team. Like, you can just fucking rot." But I really, really enjoy this movie. Very, very, very good. All right. It took me so long because I had to double check all of my Arrow releases. First, I'm gonna say Sister Street Fighter. These are so much fun. This is a good, you don't need to see Street Fighter because it's not technically in the same universe. It's just a spin-off. And a lot of times in Japanese films, they will have sequels that have nothing to do with the previous movie. For example, Sister Street Fighter Hanging by a Thread is like a standalone film. It's on here. It stars all the same people, but they're different characters. So it's like, while Sonny Chiba is in the first film, he plays a karate instructor, not the same character. So, these movies are really good. First two are good, and the third one is like, oh my god, so silly fun. The fourth one is a great action film. This is a good primer on Japanese action cinema. Who directed this again? I can't. That remember who directed this. Anyway. Oh god, I'm about to pull. This is the one I was thinking of, actually. Almost sneezed there. Whew. Okay, so we got this slasher film called The Prey. It's pretty good. This was released by New World Pictures. It was filmed from 1979 to 1980, so it's really early slasher, but it wasn't released until 1984. It is it's a backwoods slasher film. What was it about it? I can't remember. There was All right. It's about these three young couples who go like mountain climbing, hiking, and they encounter like a hillbilly in the woods. Next, I've got Edge of the Axe, which is by Juan Simon Piquer. Jose Ramon Larraz. Wrong one. I think this is the one that's by Simon Piquer? I think I'm mixing my movies up. Jose Simon Larraz, who also did this box set here, which I think this is available in the U.S. Some of these movies, maybe. I think Whirlpool and Vampire. No, I think Vampires might be available in the U.S. This is a all region. No, this box set definitely. So this is a director. I saw this movie. I really like this. This is a silly slasher. This feels like Juan Simon Piquer's Pieces, but this is like a piece of diet Pieces. This is really good. I'm looking forward to dive into this. This is a Blood Hunger. The films of Jose Larraz. We've got Whirlpool, the Vampires, and The Coming of Sin, also known as Violation of the Bitch, which Violation of the Bitch. Anyway, I really like the art. That's why. But no, I'm looking forward to watching this. I cannot suggest this is something you buy, but I enjoyed this enough that went, oh, I'll pick that up because I really like this other movie. So, and when I get around to it, I can probably give you a proper review of it. Next, one of Tobe Hooper's most underrated films, Eaten Alive. It's a proto slasher. This is the prototype for like the backwoods hick horror. This was done 2 years after Texas Chainsaw Massacre. So Tobe Hooper has 2 proto slashers in his resume: Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Eaten Alive. Also, this is the origin of Quentin Tarantino line, "I'm Buck and I like to fuck." That's from this movie. Hello, my name's Buck and I like to fuck. There's a new 4K of this. Highly recommend this movie. This movie is so fucking good. This is one of the best giallo you'll ever watch. This is so gorgeously shot, so beautifully lit. Holy Christ. This is like, I think this might be one of my top 3 favorite Argento films. So after Hammer and Toho had their little collaboration, Toho went on to make this Bloodthirsty trilogy, which is 3 vampire films, which is Evil Dracula, Lake of Dracula, and Vampire Doll, which is also known as something with Dracula in the title. I don't know why it's called Vampire Dolls in this. But these movies are really fun. Me and Sean did a live commentary viewing of these movies, of all 3 films, so you can find that on his channel. Next, you probably don't have the neat slipcover for this, so you'll probably see it like yeah, it'll just look like that. I realize I have limited slipcovers here, and I should probably clarify. Let me take the slipcover off this one. We got Contamination, Luigi Kazi's Alien ripoff. So, also known as Alien Contamination, Luigi Kazi was tasked with making this movie, and he went a little bonkers with it. And these alien eggs explode, and then when you are gooed by the alien eggs, you explode. That is the premise of this movie. And there's this giant Cyclops creature and some other shit going on. It's a wild ass, good ass time. What?
Do you explode immediately, or does it take a little while for you to explode?
Oh, immediately. You just fall over, scream, and explode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's important.
I understand. All right, next. Western classic Django, which I'm just going to show like this because I don't want to... I've got... this is the insert for my Blue Underground Blu-ray. which I have in here. I have flipped over to the original art. So the Django Blu-ray from Blue Underground has different special features than the one from Arrow. So I made my own special edition. Put them together. Next, Dead or Alive. The first one of these was done in the last drive-in. So this is a really good movie. These are wild. Also, yeah, these movies get just bizarre. These are Tache Miike was just basically tasked to make Yakuza films. He went a little bonkers with them. Next, Frank Henenlotter's gem Basket Case. This is a really good movie. Oh my god, I was really shocked I'd like this as much as I did. I mean, I had really liked Brain Damage, which is another one I recommend. But Basket Case, I really enjoyed. Like, I was shocked. Next, the year after The Exorcist, literally 6 months after The Exorcist, this movie came out. This is basically an Exorcist sequel from Italy. Who directed this? Oh yeah, and Roger Ebert described it as disgusting, scary trash, and was subject to a lawsuit by Warner Brothers. The Devil's Genesis. Where's who directed this shit? Oh, Ovidio G. Asanitis. I'm not familiar with their work, but Beyond the Door, I saw this twice in like a week. It was good shit. I watched The Last Drive-In, and then my friend was like, "Hey, I heard this movie's really good. Let's watch it." And I was like, "Okay." It's really good. I had the limited edition of that too. I had a limited edition of Beyond the Door and Django. I just left the boxes over there because it's pointless showing you the boxes you can't buy because they're out of print. There you go. There's a little 20-minute deep dive on some Kino and Arrow titles for your sale selection. I hope I helped you find something. Maybe I've inspired you. Either would be fine. Just, adore me already.
Lions. I need to take a bio break. I will be right back.
Okie dokie. Hi, it's just us. How's it going? I know I'm not very entertaining. I'm trying. It's been a trying, been a rough couple days of not sleeping well. I had body aches, really bad body aches, after I got my vaccine. For just a day, but it was like, oh my god, derailed my whole week. Whole fucking week just. Oh, I did influence and help you. Excellent. I'm glad. I enjoy being useful. So now I just have this giant stack of movies to go put back. So, candy. Oh, see anything good lately, Speedo? So yeah, I was waiting for the artist to get back. She had to go bio. Chillin'. Yeah. Is there any Kino stuff here? Arrow stuff here? No, I think nope. That's all indicator. No, I don't think I missed anything. Oh, here. I'm going to recommend this title. Okay, you see this title? This is a peplum. They're period dramas. Maybe between like... This is the second wave of peplum. The first peplum was silent film. There were like hundreds of those. I don't think any of those have ever been released. But the peplum doesn't get released here in the U.S. very often on Blu-ray. Usually they're relegated for cheap sets like the that 50 movie Warriors set from Scream Factory, or from Mill Creek, I mean. That has like about 24 peplum in it. Revolt of the Slaves, though, this is a peplum. This is a peplum on Blu-ray from Kino Lorber, given a very good release. Paulo Mofa directed this. But there's only a few peplum unreleased. Warner Archive has released 2 of them. Golden Arrow and Colossus of Rhodes. Golden Arrow's at... I bought Golden Arrow, but it's at Justin's house, and then because it hasn't been shipped to me yet. And then I have Colossus of Rhodes, which is here. This is by Sergio Leone. But this movie right here, I want more of these released in the U.S. Only way to do that is to sell units. So I would recommend, if this genre even remotely interests you, this title you will like. It's a fun genre. A lot of movies with Hercules and Samson fighting other muscle dudes. All right then. But yeah. So that's the one thing I want to bring up. Is I'm a sucker for certain genres, and boy howdy, we got a lot of spaghetti westerns on Blu-ray now. But I would love peplum to like make a resurgence. Plus, Gold Ninja Video put out The Fury of Achilles, which is a set of 3 peplum movies. So I got that too because I like peplum. I like Gold Ninja Video. I really want like Arrow or Vinegar Syndrome to do a peplum box set, because like we have Forgotten Jolly from Vinegar Syndrome. I'd love to get like Forgotten Peplum, Volume 1, 2, 3. And we're doing TV Terrors right now. They just did TV Terrors Volume 1 or whatever. Furry Road. Oh man, that movie's so fucking good. Like, one can argue that's one of the best action movies ever made. It's like frenetic, fast-paced, it never stops. Here, look, we have our... Well, see? Very obscure genre here. So the second wave of peplum that I meant to say was from like 1945 to mid 40s, mid 60s. And you got like George Reeves, where George Reeves did all Hercules movies and stuff like that. You know, Lou Ferrigno's in a bunch. Oh, there's also a Lou Ferrigno film with Sinbad. That's also technically peplum. It's made in Italy. It doesn't always have gladiators. Sometimes there's like 4 Robin Hood films, Italian Robin Hood films. That's peplum. They're period films from the past. Hey, Michael, how's it going, buddy? I will water the girl as soon as I'm done eating these last 2 food pellets. Yeah, peplum is a favorite subgenre that no one really talks about. I'm discovering subgenres, especially foreign subgenres, like all the time. I don't remember the name of the genre, but there's a whole genre of Spanish-made from Spain, Spanish-made like hoodlum movies. They're like Youth Gone Wild type movies, and so. Do. Bye bye bye. Baby bye bye bye. Anyway. So yeah, there's like a whole genre of like wayward youth movies in Spain. There's like 20 or 30 movies in that genre, and like some of them are like quite exploitative. And so I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm discovering new things all the time. Things are getting better all the time. Oh, here. This is another recommendation from Kino. I saw this. I'm rewatching this soon. That's why I moved it over here. Psycho-Pass. This is not the cover you'll see. You'll see this cover, which I didn't like very much. It's a really low budget proto-slasher by Freddie Francis, who also did a Paranoiac, which is in this set. So there's 2 proto-slashers by him. $80 for a price of 6 for a set of 6 what? Oh. Yeah, I don't care about, we're not talking about that, so. They're cool. I just let's see. Let's rewatch. I see, and I keep finding pro slashers. Like, I'm like, oh yeah, I just was going through my collection and I found out, hey, I've had this pro slasher forever, and so I guess I'll watch that now. I actually have no reason to watch that. I've had it in my collection because I wanted the complete Roger Corman collection line. The movie didn't necessarily interest me, but now it interests me because I got like I got this white on for fucking proto slasher films. I mean, like right here on my shelf, this is my watch pile of proto slashers. I'm gonna rewatch this. Me and Stabman watched this in January, but I feel like maybe I missed something in it. I want to watch it again. I felt like I need to watch it again. Next, I got Massage Parlor Murders, and The Psychic Killer, and Soon the Darkness. This is from Kino. Circus of Horrors, Fear in the Night, Fright, Hands of the Ripper, Jack the Ripper, Madhouse from '74, not to be confused with the Spanish Madhouse. This is also a Kino title. Axe. So Axe is a pro slasher. Kidnap Co-Ed is another movie, and then there's actually Bloody Brothers, which is technically a pro slasher also, because of the combination of these 2 movies. And both movies were made before slasher films were identified as such. And Sweet Kill. So yeah, my pro slasher collection is getting big. I've got like 30 titles now. There's 101 that I've identified so far. That I think I've identified. There's a few of them where I'm like, this might be a proto slasher. People say it is, but it doesn't seem like it is by the plot. Like we watched, like Paranoiac, we're watching the movie and like, there's maybe like 5 minutes of proto slashers in it. Like it's like the person opens the door and there's a masked killer with a weapon and it's holding it in the same like fashion like Freddy. I did it again. Jason Voorhees with his machete, with the mask and everything. Like oh, and then like there's a couple other like scare scenes like that, but it wasn't. It wasn't like the whole premise of the movie. Like say The Psychopath is a movie about like a guy living with his like overbearing mother and killing people or trying to get away from the mental damage of his overbearing mother. And he's a serial killer. Woo! But there's the stalk and kill scenes in this movie. There's no stalk and kill scenes in Paranoiac. So it's not. It's the only thing that's proto slasher is the masked killer. It's not really, and in the fashion of more like a slasher too. The way he was shot is how you would think like a slasher film would be shot now. You know, so I'm like, okay, so that's a proto slasher for sure. But there's a few of them I've investigated, and like there's probably nothing in this is proto slasherness. So I'll put it at the bottom of the list. I have like another list of just like the maybes. There's only like 10 movies in the maybes. So, but yeah, like I said, I probably have close to 25, 30 titles I think that are proto slashers. So I've been on a kick lately. I also have been on a kick on Grand Dame Guignol films. And got a trio of those to watch. Plus, What's the Matter with Helen, whatever happened to Aunt Alice, and Whoever Slew Auntie Roo. These are Kino titles. And then I have this title, which might be a maybe. The way it's worded and presented on the cover, it feels like it is. But apparently, this is an LGBTQ film of interest. I have been told by friends of mine. So that's interesting. I'll figure out what that's all about. But I've got What's the Matter with Baby Jane, and I think I got Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte coming, and like one more, and Berserk. That was the other one, Berserk, not Hush Hush Sweet Charlotte. I have Berserk. So Berserk is both a proto slasher and a Grand Dame Guignol. There's crossover in the genres, so that's kind of cool. I can't wait to watch that one specifically. But yeah, there's a whole Grand Dame Guignol is about movies, horror movies that center around older ladies in their 50s or older, I should say. Not that that's old, because I'm not that far from 50. Jesus Christ, I'm getting old. I hate it. Not really that old. Keep reminding myself that. A lot of people think old is like 65 and up. I'm like, okay, that's fair. I'll go with that. Meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Do 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 do. I am guessing that she had to go extended bathroom break. Got it. Artist will be back soon. I am not the artist. I am the host. My sister is the artist. She had to take care of some stuff. So I'm just your host here. See, now I have, like, muscle figures. I could talk about those. I have them packed away right now, but I have hundreds of stuff that, it's not muscle, but the same size and scale type figures. I have hundreds of them. Because I just love those. I always back them on Kickstarter and stuff. Hey. I need to finish this Bruce Lee set, and I'm starting the Nashi set. I've had this collection for forever, and I've been meaning to watch it, but I just keep not watching it for whatever reason. Whirlpool. Oops. That is in the wrong order. Whirlpool, Vampires, The Coming of Sin. Rapping. Watch those movies within. Hi, I need to... Chat. Why is Stow's thing not working in my chat? Did your oh right, sorry, Water the Girl. That's interesting. I know why Headbang didn't work because I don't have any emotes attached to my account yet. On those sites, so doing it well. Why'd that song get stuck in my head? Help me, and now I'm in hell. Vinegar Syndrome's coming soon. Sales coming soon. Everybody. Yeah. Rock your body. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sorry. I'm in like the weirdest fucking mood. I am just like all over the fucking place. My ADHD is on fire today. Woo! How's it going, Michael? Here comes Santa Claus. Here comes Santa Claus. Right down Santa Claus Lane. I'm terrible. The only way to do it, get better, is to do it. You're good. Well, that's good. I'm hyperactive, to say the least. I just want to fly. Hey, I hear the artist coming back. I hear Tess coming back. I don't have to entertain people with my face. Here comes Santa Claus. I said, here comes Santa Claus. Right down the middle of the fucking year, and we're so far from Christmas. Why?
I'm back. Sorry it took so long.
Yay! Welcome back.
My father-in-law told me he was not feeling well, and he was feeling dizzy. Turns out he hasn't eaten all day, so I had to make sure he ate something real quick. And
oh, wow. Jeez. I'm dizzy. Have you eaten? No. I found your problem.
He's getting to that point where he can't really remember.
Yeah, I know. I understand.
Like, I don't know.
We've talked about it before. It's all good.
Yeah. He's had days where he's like not known who he was, and he'd be like, "Hi, I'm Tom." Kind of like, "Why are you in my house?" days. So yeah. So it's best to.
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough.
We're just
coping.
Yeah, we're coping. He spent the morning outside. He was pulling weeds, and it's an easy task for him to do. He can remember to keep doing it and stuff, but he'll forget to take breaks or to drink. So,
well, I mean, I forget to take breaks and drink also, to be fair. I don't blame him one bit. Like, oh yeah, I get it. I totally get it.
So yeah. So I got him some snackies, and he settled in to watch Highway to Heaven, which is one of my favorite shows. So he's good.
I'm glad he's doing okay.
Yeah. We played puzzles for 5 hours yesterday.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool.
It was really good. Had a good day. Anyway, I can go back to arting now.
Yay! I have to go to the bathroom.
Were you for me? I'm sorry.
I mean, I could have put the BRB screen up, but yeah, I was waiting for you.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I didn't think it was going to take so long, so I was just like, oh.
I didn't think I was going to take so long either.
I know. That's all right. It's not really a big deal. But even before I do that, I gotta put these away.
Away.
All this stuff. I mean, all I gotta do is put it on the shelf, because, yeah.
That's A.
I mean, I'm in the process of reorganizing the shelf, so. Basically, I just want to get it away from here, because the cat won't want to sit up here, and so, this is a cat spot. I'll be right back. And I want to grab a drink, so I'm going to move the stuff, go pee, and grab a drink. That order. Be right back. I'll be minutes.
Oh, hi everybody. I cannot see the chat screen because I put my tablet somewhere and did not manage to relocate it before the stream today. So I'm really good at misplacing it. So probably means you'll just get more poetry. If I could find my tablet, I could recite to you my poem I wrote about cows, which I'm sure absolutely nobody wants to hear. But it exists. So there is that. Cows. Or I can just recite to you The Walrus and the Carpenter again, which I'm sure also absolutely nobody wants to hear, but I can't see the chat screen. And I'm really bad at talking while drawing. So sun was shining on the sea, shining with all his might. He did his very best to make the billows smooth and bright, and this was odd because it was the middle of the night. The moon was shining sulkily because she thought the sun had got no business to be there after the day was done. "That's very rude of him," she said, "to come and spoil the fun." The sea was wet as wet can be, the sand was dry as dry. You could not see a cloud because no cloud was in the sky. No birds were flying overhead. There were no birds to fly. Gee, I wonder what happened to the birds. Since usually the ocean has tons of birds. But anyway, the walrus and the carpenter were walking close at hand. They wept like anything to see such quantities of sand. "If this were only cleared away," said they, "it would be grand." If 7 maids with 7 mops swept for half a year, do you suppose, the walrus said, that they could get it clear? "I doubt it," said the carpenter, and shed a bitter tear. Wow, he's really upset about the amount of sand. If you don't like the sand, maybe don't go to the beach, because it's like mostly sand. "Oh, oysters," said the okay, I got distracted. "7 maids for 7 mops." "Oh, oysters, come and walk with us," the walrus did beseech. "A pleasant walk, a pleasant talk along the briny beach. We could not do with more than 4 to give a hand to each." The eldest oyster winked her eye and shook her heavy head. The eldest oyster winked to her eye, but ne'er a word she said, meaning to say she did not wish to leave her oyster bed. But 4 young oysters hurried up, all eager for the treat. Their faces washed, their coats were brushed, their shoes were clean and neat. And this is odd because, they haven't any feet. And 4 more oysters hurried up, and yet another 4. And thick and fast they came at last, and more and more and more, all hopping through the frothy waves and scrambling to the shore. The walrus and the carpenter walked on a mile or so, and stopped and waited on a rock conveniently low, and all the oysters stood and waited in a row. "The time has come," the walrus said, "for us to have our chat." Are you
I'm
back?
back. I'm back.
I guess we won't ever find out what happened to those poor oysters.
Oh no! Rip the oysters.
Oh, spoilers! We didn't get there.
Oh, I ripped because you never hear the ending. I thought. Sorry. Whoopsie. Spoiler.
We never hear the ending. I always start from the beginning, and we never hear the end, so yeah.
Hold on, chat. Gotta fuck up the view real quick. There you go.
Although if you know what happens to the oysters, um, I highly, highly, highly recommend reading like Alice Through the Looking Glass.
All right, where was this? Is this one?
Or watching like
Fuck.
any version of Alice.
That's gonna take. Oh, okay, well.
I realized I don't have a just pink flower, so now I'm making a just pink flower. Flowers.
1 second, chat. I forgot to send my friend an important message. What was the name of that other movie?
Which other movie?
Not you. I'm not talking to you.
Well, it was posed as a question. I'm the only one who can respond verbally.
Let's ask myself.
Oh.
Pterodactyl Woman of Beverly Hills. Pterodactyl Women. And, well, alright, so, let's see here. I'm an artist as well, just very impatient one. Yeah, that's a thing. Oh, I mean, I have no patience for most things, so.
There. Except for the ones I have patience for.
Okay, how long is this going to take to finish?
What?
I'm not talking to you.
No! I must know the answer to all the questions.
Oh, this is going to take 9 hours. I can just wait. Anyway, I was watching a movie with my friend Chris 10, and so I was like, oh yeah, the movies I wanted to get didn't come in, so we can't watch them today. And she's like, oh, and now we're talking about, because we're meeting up right after the stream, so it's like.
So you must decide before. I get it. What time is it, by the way?
2:15, 2:19.
This one may take a third session to finish then.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Well, it's just, you know how it is with lots of foreground.
Yeah, I just, it's all good. Nothing wrong with that.
And
what
I
were
decided
the other movies I mentioned? Fuck.
Dandelions, which took a long time.
Did Frankenstein vs. Dracula finish?
Oh, this poor pen. I can't get it open.
No.
There we go. Now for the fun
Excellent.
part.
Okay, so we've made a backup, and I can get back to focusing on this. Sorry about that. Had to step away for just a split second to take care of that. We have a backup has been founded. We were either watching Frankenstein meets the Space Monster or Dracula vs. Frankenstein from 1971. One of those two. I wanted to watch a Monster Mash type beat 'em up type crossover movie title. Anything with a crossover, I was like, here are the 10 movies that I found that were like crossover movies. They're not like the original Universal ones, so it's like knockoff Dracula versus knockoff Frankenstein. Good shit.
Can you message me the name of the movie you talked about earlier, like Dinosaur?
Dinosaurus. Dinosaur Us.
Yes. Can you message me that?
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah, you'd like it. It's not very accurate, but who cares?
I mean, seriously, when you are watching certain types of movies, it's not really accuracy that you need.
Well, I mean, some people get real anal about the accuracy of dinosaurs in movies, and it's like, I get it. They're not real.
If I mean,
I was like, I can get upset about it too, but also at the end of the day, they're not real.
it depends on the kind of movie it is.
Did you see that guy who works for Elon saying that they definitely could do a real Jurassic Park? Like, they haven't seen 5 movies of this shit to know that's a bad idea. 5 movies, buddy. We've got 5. It's going to be a 6th one. It was a terrible idea.
I
It
think
even
it's
says, of course they wouldn't be real dinosaurs, but we can make genetic hybrids. And they're like, oh, we did this before. It's not good.
I volunteer to go be one of the first people in there and possibly get eaten.
I mean, I'd definitely go. I mean, oh, come on now. I would definitely go because, like, you know, fuck it. Worst case scenario, you're like one of the few people who got eaten. Few humans who've been eaten by a dinosaur. Historic.
Exactly. Imagine the.
Plus, a lot of those carnivores will just bite you in 2 pieces and you're like done. Like, oh, okay, that's cool.
As long as they eat the half with the head, I think I'll be fine.
I don't want to be like in the stomach alive. That would suck. Just bite my head off and get it over with.
Chewed? I mean, there's got to be some chewing going on, right?
I would hope, but I mean,
Exactly.
if you're small enough and the dinosaur's big enough, I think a T-Rex would just eat me whole, biting me.
I mean, he might chew you. I honestly need to study that more to see if.
I'm also kind of fat. That makes sense.
I mean, I would think that chewing happens.
But if the room in the Enterprise B is over blah blah, if have it in the main answer is none of them because it was not real. Yeah, exactly. Bracelets, rings, or necklaces. What do girls prefer most? Depends on your girl.
Like, I know girls who love rings. I don't even wear my wedding ring.
I like rings and bracelets. I'm not a huge fan of necklaces.
I like
Princess!
earrings.
Hi, Princess!
Princess!
I mean, I saw your name in the chat like a while ago, but like you did disappear.
You didn't tell me she was here.
Oh, it's because I don't call people out when they don't talk in the chat. Because if they want to lurk, I let them lurk. Because I don't like being called out in chat when I'm lurking. I'm just chilling out, wanting to listen. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
then I shall be like, Princess, you didn't say hi to me.
What?
I'm admonishing her for not saying hi.
Well, she had stuff to do, obviously, because she was here very shortly and then left. And she's back, and now she's here. Which is great. Hi, Princess. We love you.
Discussing girls' favorite types of jewelry. What's yours?
None. She's not a fan of it.
Oh, you don't like jewelry?
I like rings and bracelets. I like fidget things.
I am an earring girl.
Like, I fully intended to buy rings, like a whole bunch of rings. Where is it? I even bought one of these. It's like over a year ago, one of these ring size sets. So
I see.
wouldn't have to guess my ring sizes.
My thing, and then, well, like every day, so I wear rings.
Oh, I want like dozens and dozens of rings. I want them every morning. Have to make a decision which rings I want to wear today.
That's how I do with.
What's that?
That's how I like to do with my earrings.
See, I'm not gonna pierce my ears.
Well,
Like, I want to pierce my nipples, but I don't think I'm ever gonna do that. I just don't like the idea. They're a pain in the ass to deal with until they're healed. You know.
Yeah, I know. I've had piercings. I know how pain they are.
She likes bracelets, but they get in the way of work, so she doesn't wear them.
They do kind of get in the way.
I can't blame her. But I'm sure if you got her some nice bracelets, she would wear them on the weekends.
Bracelets.
So yeah. What size ring do I wear? Oh my god. I have fat fingers, Jesus. Nope.
Oh, weren't you a size 10?
That's probably about right. Let's see here. Let's see, size 11 for my index. I'm doing my index finger, not my ring finger.
Well, I don't know your. I only know your ring finger size. When
And
it was in high school.
And that's a 10 on my left hand doesn't fit anymore. See, that's the thing. I lost a lot of weight in my hands. Someone wants to buy me a wedding ring. It's gonna be a 6, I think. Yeah, it looks like it's a 6. Nope, might be a 5.5. Oh, a -8. Maybe it's a -8.
A -8?
Yeah, they have sizes like there's a 6. This is a -8, which is a size between. Yeah, it's a -8.
Okay.
Which is a size between 6 and 8. For some reason.
So
Oh no, I'm sorry. It's a -8. It goes -8, 8, 7. This was a 9, not a 6. It was a 9, so it's the step between 8 and 9. Hi, I can in fact count sometimes. Let's see.
So-
Is this an 8? Is this an 8.5? No, my finger is way too fat for that. Let's go 2 sizes up. We got a -9. Oh, looks like it's a no. Oh god. Looks like it is a 10 for my ring finger. It's just gonna be a little loose. But yeah, this cost me like $3. I mean, like I didn't break the bank on it or anything. But I did mean to spend lots of money on rings and just never did. For whatever reason. But yeah,
requires
I like headbands. I like bracelets. I like
headbands.
fingers. I like rings. So like I like headbands. I like headbands like this and like this.
Oh,
Right.
so you like ones or you like the hard ones?
I like both of them.
Oh, cool.
I want some really ornamental like hard ones. You know.
Yes. Oh, because headbands, and I know exactly what you mean.
As far as like necklaces, I think I'm more of a choker girl. I like chokers. They're cute.
They are cute. They just make me feel suffocated when I wear them most of the time.
They're called chokers for a reason.
I know.
Some
I
of
did
us
like-
liked being choked, okay? Jeez.
I liked my sister's cat. Remember the cat collar I used to wear to school? I sewed in my
Yes. It was adorable. It was so fetish. It's not even funny. Didn't even realize it at the time. It was not fetishly being worn, but yeah,
It was so cute.
it was. Because you were in it. My friends are cute. All of them. All girls are cute. All dudes are cute. Everyone's cute. Just deal with it. Just may not be
Cat-
cute to you. Plenty of people aren't cute to me, but you know, hey. By the way, Teshra, receiving mail from me is still redacted, she says.
Receiving. Wait, who?
She
what?
censored it. Whatever she's censoring. You're welcome. You've just confused my sister.
I'm very confused. Can you message me about what you just said in like Facebook? Oh, I finally found I found both. No, that's the letter from my mother. I found both the letters I sent you. Don't worry, I won't show the addresses. I found both the letters that I sent you.
You're showing other addresses, though. You might want to watch your envelopes in front of you still.
This one?
Yeah.
Oops.
You're welcome.
Oh.
Just
That's
warning you
my-
before you're blocking currently because those things, but I was like, as soon as you move those, you know.
Yeah. I found both. Well, both. I've sent you more cards, but these are the only two that came back. But I found both of them, so I shall put them in the mail
Again,
eventually. Yes,
You
again.
shall-
in a
you shall
address.
receive them again.
Like, I sent you like 2 postcards that I didn't put in an envelope, and then I sent you that Halloween card that I think the post office monster ate because yeah. But anyway, the 2 that came back, I shall send again. Eventually. Unless you just told me not to send something. In which case, you'll have to message me that because
Yeah.
I didn't see that.
Do 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 do. Dracula versus Frankenstein, or Frankenstein meets
There we go.
this. What the fuck is it called?
I don't know.
The Space Monster.
Space Monster. That's the one I would pick.
That's what I want too, but I'll let her pick. And then I'll watch her. Well, I'll make her watch the other one next time. So it's all right. Ooh, excuse me. That came from my toes.
That sucks. Okay, I'll wait.
Male thieves are the worst. I agree, Speedle. It's just so rude. Boo-doo-boo-boo-boo-doo-boo. Meow.
Have you considered? You probably have, but I don't know if you have. Like, box?
A what?
A P.O. box. I'm
Ah.
asking you.
You
If
cut
you-
out, so it was like, you got a box? I'm like,
Yeah. Have you
I
considered
think
a
we
box?
all want boxes. Oh, that's not what you're talking about.
Have you considered getting a P.O. box?
Yeah, stealing mail is a federal crime. You know, it's also a federal crime opening someone else's mail.
You know what also is a federal crime?
What?
Going to the street and hitting people's mailboxes with a baseball bat.
Yes, that was after, like, there was a lot of mailbox damaging in the past. You know, they would
We
show you in
had-
the 50s the kids hitting the mailbox with a baseball bat. Yeah, that probably
had that-
started happening a lot more often. And they're like, all right, we gotta make that a crime.
We actually had that happen like 5 years ago. Someone went down the
Oh, wow.
entire street and bashed in all the mailboxes.
Jesus.
And like they caught them on another street also doing it. And I don't know what happened with the case, but that's how we learned it was a federal offense. I didn't ever think about it before.
So,
So they went.
sorry.
Oh, go ahead.
Do you remember when my parents had that car accident when they were trying to leave the first time?
No,
Oh.
I can remember what size you are. I just can't remember car accidents.
So when their parents moved away to Bellingham, on literally they were leaving on the 118 freeway, and they got and someone hit the trailer and the truck was totaled.
Mm-hmm.
They went sideways down the freeway and all this shit. Like, it was a scary ride for them.
Right.
And they, you know, most of the stuff was fine. Bread box got broke. Two things were lost. So my parents are visiting my place where I'm staying, because I decided to stay in California for a while. So I was trying to make it on my own the first time. I was like 19, right? My mom's visiting, like, you know, saying everything's okay, you know, dropping off a few things for me to store overnight, because they are going to get rent a truck and a trailer and just go up, try again, but they need me to need my room basically to store the shit, because they can't afford or have any other place to put it.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, whatever, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's not a big deal. So we do that. My mom's gonna reward me by, you know, taking me to dinner, and we're in the truck, and my mom backs up, and she starts driving away. I'm like, Mom, didn't you hear that? And she's like, what? You ran the fuck over the mailbox. She ran over the mailbox of the place I was staying. Didn't even fucking notice. Just plowed right over. She was in the truck, so it was like, oh, I thought I missed the mailbox. Like, no, you killed the mailbox. We went back and picked up the mailbox. But it was just like, my mom murdered a mailbox that night.
Well, it wasn't an intentional murder. It was more like a what is that? What is it? Dang aggravated assault? I don't know.
A P.O. box is once a year fee at least. I mean,
Yeah. I mean, it can be monthly, but
just pay it all at once. I pay pay $100 for mine for a year. So
when I had one, I paid it monthly.
because we don't have mailboxes on the street, we don't. Everyone on my street has no mailboxes. And where the mailbox says it exists is like a block away, and there's just an open field with a fucking moving truck, an abandoned moving truck there.
That makes it really hard to get mail.
Oh, once on a blue moon, when I'm like, "Where's my fucking package?" I'll go over there and it's sitting in the corner. Or a neighbor will like, "Oh yeah, I went to go pick a package up and I saw your package." Neighbor, I'm like, "Oh,
Oh,
thank you." You know.
yeah.
But like, I always joke, "Oh, if they didn't, they opened it and didn't like what they saw." They open up and to see all these trash movies. They're like, "Oh, I'm gonna take this back to the guy, to the neighbor." $80 a year. That's pretty good. Third degree. Yeah, my mom committed manslaughter in the mailbox. Exactly.
Okay, let's see.
But now there's options. I definitely recommend the PO box though. As a trans person, giving out your home address is not advised. It's just because like it's just yeah. Like when I move, you probably won't see a lot of photos from around town because the last thing I'm gonna want is someone to know exactly where I'm living. You know, it's not safe for trans people in this fucking world right now. I wish
Now
it
we're
were.
all
Someday it will be. We'll make it because if you don't, we'll burn it all down. We didn't give you an option. The option was you better accommodate our lives or we're gonna start fucking shit up.
there. I really like this leaf specifically.
Which one?
This one.
Oh, that was cool. I actually really like that flower you put next to it too.
This one?
The big
Yeah,
one, yeah. The big trans pride flower. Yep.
did it the reverse colors.
Oh, you
Did
did.
pink.
That's
Yeah.
cool. Burn this fucker down. You're damn right. And pee pee on the ashes while I'm at it. I'm gonna burn this mother to the ground and pee pee on the ashes.
I don't know what color to make this flower.
I can't remember what
Purple?
movie that was or show that was from. That was from I think Venture Brothers maybe. I don't remember. It was some like Cartoon Network style show, and it was some guy screams it. Like, and it's just a little background gag, I think. Oh, I am so glad to hear that, Miss Princess Rega. She started on her novel last night.
Yay! That's definitely something to be celebrated.
Fuck yes, it is.
Awesome.
Man, my brain is being shitty today. Ah.
Are you win
What?
this flower? I said you win. I'm gonna add turquoise to this flower.
Yes, yes, yes. I will cut this world with a butter knife slowly. I've cut myself more with a butter knife than I have a fucking sharp ass knife. See, the
Yeah.
problem with a butter knife is you don't think it's dangerous, but it's a fucking knife. It'll cut you.
Trying to thing with a butter knife, and you're cutting something with a butter knife you shouldn't be cutting with a butter knife, and you have to put extra pressure, you can really cut yourself worse.
Oh, I cut myself bad once. Real bad. Flesh right into my meat in my hand, my palm. Like, woof.
Ooh.
Yeah. Lucky no infection, very little scar. So it's alright.
I
It's another one I should have gotten stitches for, but didn't because I'm stubborn.
I cut my hand with the scissors once at work when I was trying to open up mail at my desk, and I couldn't. I think one of my coworkers had borrowed my good mail opener, so I was trying to use my scissors instead, and I sliced my hand, and like the nurse freaked out, and I had to have stereo strips and a shot. This is what
Oof.
happens when you work in a doctor's office.
Oh yeah, I
They're
mean I
like,
guess so. Yeah.
they're like, you cut yourself, and I'm like, yeah, it's not that bad. And they're like, get back here now, we have to treat you, and I'm like, it's seriously not that bad. And they're like, you're getting a tetanus shot.
No, fuck that noise. Thanks. I'm good. I'll take my chances.
No, it was a good idea because I did work in a doctor's office.
Fair. You s- you s- you shredded your thumb once. Oh, you shredded your thumb once on a cheese grater. Oof.
Ooh,
I've done that.
ooh.
I've lopped off knuckles. I lopped all knuckles in this hand doing that once. Like I was like pushing the. I was doing the. And it caught my finger, which didn't cut, but my hand like went like this, boop, and that's what I shred my knuckles off. I was like, ow!
Oh,
I had to take out a
that,
little bit of cheese and throw it away because my blood and flesh was on it. But I'm not gonna feed someone my bits. I'm sorry.
what?
I didn't mean to give you the willies, princess.
Oh,
I've injured myself numerous ways doing stupid shit.
you know how to tell someone who's worked in medical for too long?
They're not phased by anything.
Yeah, yeah. You were like, oh, I saw this injury where the bone was sticking out of the arm. They're like, oh, cool.
Oh my god. No thanks. I've seen that in real life. I'm good. Once was
I
enough.
I have too, but it wasn't the arm.
Oh yeah, so this came in the mail. My dad bought this, so I got Bill and Ted Face the Music for free.
Ah,
And now I have my complete Bill and Ted collection. I just decided, oh wait, are there any special features on this? Yes, and there's a Comic-Con panel from the Comic-Con at Home event. Behind the
cool.
scenes. And some small pieces. Cool. Now watch Scream Factory's like, or Shot Factory's like, hey, we're gonna do a complete Bill and Ted collection. I just got the TV show too. I'm like, I hate you. I'm gonna buy it again. I hate you, but yeah.
There's a TV show.
Oh, what's that?
I said, there's the TV show? Question mark.
Oh, I totally forgot what we were talking about.
Bill and Ted.
Oh yes, there was an animated show, and there was a live action pilot.
Ah. I think I've seen part of the one where they go through time.
That's the first one.
Okay.
The other one's where they die.
I didn't see that one.
Well, they die at the very beginning. I mean, so it's the whole point is they're going through the afterlife. To be clear, like I didn't spoil anything. It's literally the premise of the movie. And then Face the Music is they fucked some shit up. They still haven't made the fucking song that's supposed to save the world, and they decide to go figure it out. So instead of so my favorite part is the premise is they want to make that song. So instead of working hard at it, they decide to go to the future selves and steal it. It's like what?
Is that they have kids or am I?
Yes, but they go to the future and then things are all fucked up and then yeah. It's a really charming movie, I gotta say. I watched it twice in a row. It was like the happy, warm feeling I needed at the time. I was having a bad week that week, so like yeah. And then, so like I watched the first night with some friends I don't watch a lot of stuff with, but like every now and then. And then they pinged me again like, hey, we're watching it again. You want to join? It's like, yes, I do. So I watched it on a Friday and a Saturday. This was when it first dropped in streaming. But yeah, I like all three. I think they're all fun. I understand why people don't like the third one. It's fine. Art's not for everybody, It's fine. Like I'm okay with that. Art. It's art. It's actually funny that there is actually some subtext, but you can also see there's definitely deleted. There's a whole deleted storyline in there. You can tell. It feels like it. There's a whole. There's like some character that just kind of like shows up every now and then. You're like, well, what's going on with that?
Wonder why they removed that. Every now and then.
They probably removed it because it upset the flow of the film. I mean, that's usually why they do those kind of things. Sometimes it's producers just wanting to be like, I'm creative too. Do my idea. Like, I hate you. Yeah, I'm a person who is firmly of the opinion that there's no bad movies. There's just
I
bad experiences with the movies. So like, not every movie can be seen in one like by yourself. Some movies play well with an audience. Some movies are good, but not for the reasons that the director intended. Those are my favorite. But
and some movies you should never mother to watch with you.
there's a lot of movies like that. You know, I watched Basic Instinct with my parents. That was an
Oh,
awkward experience.
I my mom
I was like
uh
13, by the way, when that movie came out. So what?
I've never seen that one.
It's a very sexual movie.
Okay. Uh, So when I lived in South Carolina, my boss, I worked at an art center,
Hmm.
and my boss was my mom's good friend. But like she knows my taste in movies is like way different than my mom's taste in movies. She had just seen Dark Shadows with Johnny Depp, and so she was super excited about it. She's telling me about it. My mom's like, "Oh, I like Johnny Depp," and we're like, "You're not gonna like this." My mom's like, "No, I like Johnny Depp," and I'm like, "Besides Pirates of the Caribbean, what have you seen with Johnny Depp in it that you've liked?" And she's like, "Chocolat." And I'm like, "Okay, but
Ooh, that's a
that's
good
not
one.
what
It's a good movie.
yeah, it is a good movie, but it's not what this is gonna be." So anyway, we were supposed to see a movie that night, and she's like, "I really want to see Dark Shadows," and I'm like, "No, Mom, you don't want to see Dark Shadows." She's like, "Yes, I do." So we went and saw Dark Shadows. Guess who hated that movie? Huh?
She hated it.
She did. She was like, "You're right. I didn't like this movie," and I was like, "I told
I
you."
I saw the trailer from Dark Shadows. I'm like, I don't think this is for me. Like I watched some Dark Shadows with Sean. He used to do like a weekly Dark Shadows live stream because it was on Amazon Prime. You can do group watches and stuff. And I just the trailer was like, this doesn't seem like it's the same tone as the original show, and some of these characters
Not.
don't look like they're at all like the original characters. So I'm just gonna pass. Like it's not like it's a big deal to me. It's like there's plenty of other
Yeah,
movies in the sea, right?
definitely a movie that I would have enjoyed more watching it with someone who would have enjoyed it instead of watching my mother cringe through the entire movie. Which I mean, that was
Uh,
funny in and of, but
yeah, it's like its own funniness, but it's still not. It's not the experience you necessarily want.
yeah, I felt bad because like she like I'm like okay like other Johnny Depp movies not like Chocolat and Pirates of the Caribbean. Those are like very different.
Yes, vastly different films. um, Thunder Force with Sarah.
But ever since then, my mom has been much more like, if we tell her she's
Sarah. Oh, Sarah. You put an H on it, so it confused me. It's Sarah without an H. That's why I was like, who the fuck is Sarah? I'm like, oh, our friend Sarah. Right, okay. Thunder Force. I don't think I've seen that. Let me see here. Thunder Force. I see. Look, I've seen like 5,000 movies in like 10 years. Give me a break.
eh,
Oh, oh, right. I saw the poster for this at one point. This poster's familiar to me. It's on Netflix. Cool. I'll probably end up watching it too. You know, that's probably where I saw this image. The poster image probably was part of the thumbnail for the Netflix, and I bet I've seen it there. So I was just looking at Netflix like yesterday.
what the heck was I doing down here? Like a half-drawn flower. I have no idea what's going on with this.
He just got distracted and started doing some other part of the art, and then forgot about it.
Yep,
ADHD's fun.
started drawing something
So,
and just never finished.
so how did you like it, Princess? How was it? Oh, it's hilarious. Okay, I see that now.
Wait, what are we talking about? I
Thunder
forgot.
Force. Thunder Force that just dropped on Netflix. It's a superhero comedy. At least it looks like a superhero comedy. I'm assuming it is. Um, I love that superheroes now a genre because it really always was like a literary genre, right? Um, from pulps to fucking strips to comics. So it's like it's always been that way. But movies since the 60s. There have been superhero movies. Since the
As
serials, there have been superhero movies. Serials had superheroes in them too, but like it's never been fully recognized as a genre until like really recently. Now there's lots of superhero movies, stuff that has nothing to do with licensed properties that already exist, and it's all interesting and I like it. I like that it's grown into its own thing.
yes, that's definitely awesome. Random question that I've been meaning to ask Princess for like 3 weeks, but have not done. Can you still log into Disney Plus? Because I had to fix the password because my sister accidentally logged herself out, and she tried getting back in and changing the password. So are you still able to get in?
Oh,
I kept meaning to ask you, and I
you
apologize.
can yeah. Tell her next time not to fucking change the password, or you'll disconnect her. Like, look, you gotta message me next time. Change the password again on the main account. You're off the account. Like,
Uh,
I can't be doing this because you can't remember a fucking password.
but it's like I have a lot of people using that um
Yeah.
account, and I'm like, I asked my cousin if she could still get back in, and she could. So it's like I think it only if you have logged out, you
I
couldn't get in.
Yeah,
But
she says yes, she can still log in on Disney Plus.
all right,
I also would love to see Blank Man or Meteor Man get a sequel. I would, you know what I want? Blank Man versus Meteor Man. Make it happen, please. Dark Man, just because it's funny, because he's another character that should get a comeback. Dark Man needs a comeback too.
dag nabbit.
Like the Mummy is a superhero. The Mummy Frankenstein is a superhero, really. Oh, actually, I take it back. The Invisible Man Frankenstein superhero, because he's like a Frankenstein. He's a created monster, but he also has bandaged up like an Invisible Man. There's even a visual reference to Phantom of the Opera with the fact that the only skin he has is the shape of the Phantom's mask on his face. Yeah, I think Darkman would be a great limited series. I think Blank Man and Meteor Man would play as a good series, and I'd love to see him crossover movie now. That'd be hilarious. Because Blank Man has no powers. He just has bulletproof clothes.
Make that one like a white flower. How am I gonna make a white flower? I do not know.
I feel like Darkman would be probably more like the Punisher series. As in, like, it'd be darker and grittier. That's just me. But I mean, like, if it were like Gotham, that'd be fine. It's pretty dark and gritty. I'm not a fan of what they did with those characters, but like, you're talking about like tonally, and that's cool. I'm down with the tone. I never had a problem with the tone with Gotham. Just the characterization of some of the villains I thought were really off. And it was too much of a purist to bother. And I won't talk bad about those shows. It just it wasn't for me.
They're just not your type of material.
Exactly. See, I try not to. See, a lot of people will just badmouth things they didn't like, and then I'm just like, no, I just didn't like it. And I know some things I didn't like that I know other people I know would like, and if they ask, like, yeah, you would like it. I'm like, oh, what did you think? I'm like, I didn't like it, but you would like it. Yeah, like, and I thought season 1 was pretty good. Like, I mean, like, my problems really arise with Gotham about third season or so. Okay, that's when like I feel like the show gets a little rough around the edges. And you know, I gave like 1.5 seasons on that not that long ago, and it was like, all right, you know, this is not for me. See, I didn't feel like an animated series, but that, you know, this is the way it goes. Differences and all.
Do you know what animated series I really want to watch, but
What's up?
it's not a service that I've got?
Yeah.
That new Harley Quinn series.
Oh, you can buy it on Blu-ray or DVD. Right off Amazon. So But yes, I want to see it too. 'Cause I don't have the streaming service either.
Yeah. Also, can't remember what streaming service it's on.
I don't
I just
know,
know it's
HBO. I think, remember
yeah,
correctly.
not one I was planning on ever getting. So yeah, I might have to resort to actually buying it.
Oh gosh, I always prefer to own it.
Well,
Because if
I
I
don't.
like it, a lot of times, like when like TV shows, I can see I like one. I'm not gonna watch a lot of TV shows. It's just not my thing. I have plenty I haven't watched yet on my shelf because
Mhm.
sometimes it comes around for really cheap, and you're like, well, I can buy it now, and if I
Yeah,
get the urge, I can watch it later. But like,
yeah,
there's just so many shows I need to watch. I still haven't watched the last season of Jessica Jones, like
that's
as an
the
example.
whole thing is I don't want to buy something outright that I've never seen when I have to invest like a lot for an entire series. It's just
Yes, I think
I
season 1 is $17. If I'm not
yeah.
mistaken. I think it might be season 1 and 2 on like 2 discs.
Not
It's a
too
Warner
bad.
Archive release. So,
I have some clips of it. I've really enjoyed what I've seen of
see,
those
me too.
clips.
Yeah, I've seen same. I've seen some clips on YouTube and stuff.
Mhm.
Um, Once again, I just don't know if I'd watch it. I still haven't watched a single episode of Super Friends, and I bought the entire series today. And that was a pain in the ass because it got like 11 different retitled releases. Like they would just be like Galactic Power Super Friends, this and this Super Friends, and the Lost episodes, and all. I'm like, oh my fucking god, there's so many, so
I
many.
did break.
But I have it all.
Oh, sorry.
What?
I didn't mean. I didn't mean to cut you off. Finish.
Yeah,
Finish.
I'm done. That was it.
I did break down and I bought this though.
Oh, I need to get that. I still have to see the rest of the last season.
It
Does it
was.
have the last season in there?
It's all. It's the complete series.
Well, I need that.
36
That's one of those
bucks.
few shows I've seen almost every episode. Saw every episode, and then the last season I haven't seen. The new season they had.
I was so upset when it went off of Netflix because you they give you like the first season for free on that new Peacock streaming service and they're like, "And now you must pay for the rest of it." And I was like, "No. I will just go buy it." So I did. I love
Why is
Parks
there
and
no
Rec.
Blu-ray? What the fuck?
Parks and Rec? I don't
Yeah.
know. Any
You can
sense.
buy some of the seasons individually as Blu-ray.
Yeah, no.
I mean, they're out of print now.
Yeah. But this one has the webisodes.
Looks like
So
one
I was
season. There's only one season released. Oh, it's a foreign release. Oh. But yeah, it does have the web episodes. Got it.
yes, I'm very excited about that.
50, $40. I mean, it is 20 discs. That's actually not that bad. It's like $2 a disc.
It was 37 or 36 when I got it.
Let's see what Camel has to say. The lowest it's ever been is 32, so I'll put it in my cart and wait and put my save for later. And when the time is right, I'll strike.
Yep. But I'm super happy because I love
I mean,
Parks and Rec.
I could go to Camel and just set a reminder up, and it'll text me, email me when it's available for purchase at the price. But I'll figure it out.
I would really love it if they actually had made a Mouse Rat CD with all of the songs that Mouse Rat was supposed to have played.
Yes. I need an official release of the Little Sebastian on CD.
Gosh, yes. I love the little Sebastian song. It's terrible. I love it so
Are you doodling on your notepad?
I am doodling
You
on my.
should be coloring your art. It's fine.
I was tip of this better because it
It's
got
fine.
smushy.
I'm just being silly.
It's just
You're allowed to do whatever the hell brings you joy. I'm not here to actually control what you do. I'm here to talk to
Well,
you while you do your art. That's all.
it's actually the fact that the tip of this got smushy, so I'm like trying to get it back to.
My point is, if
point.
you want to do something else, like it's not up to me to tell you what to do. It's your art.
Oh, I'm finished. I'm
Camp
almost
Acacia season 3. Oh yeah, I haven't even seen the first season. God, that seems like. I think
started that and distracted.
You bought Magnum PI, the original. Nice. I finally have Miami Vice, so there's that.
little Sebastian. I miss you in the
Bye, bye, little Sebastian.
I miss you in the saddest fashion. Up in
But yeah,
Horsey,
I haven't bought a TV series in a while.
you trade your legs for angel's wings. And once you have learned to fly,
I need to use
you'll
the
take.
restroom. I will be back.
Once we've all said goodbye, you'll take a running leap and you'll learn to fly. Bye bye, little Sebastian. I miss you in the saddest fashion. Bye bye, little Sebastian. You're 5,000 candles in the wind. Yes, I realized that was terribly out of tune, but I love that song so much. I'm not, like, my whole family likes horses except for me. I'm not super into them, but I love little Sebastian. Little Sebastian. This red, orange, yellow flower here. I should do another one. Can I do this one down here as red, orange, yellow? Hmm. Hmm. Sure what color to do this one. Pinks, yellows, purples. One white one. I really like my dandelions. I'm very proud of them. Green in there. What did you do today? I colored a dandelion. That's what I did. And that's there.
I'm back. But yeah, actually, Camp Cretaceous is one of the shows it's actually on my radar to watch. At least one season of and see how it is. See if I like it.
I started it, but I really.
Ferris Bueller Steelbook, Last Action Hero, 4K, and career opportunities. Trying to save as much as possible for the new computer. Still waiting for stimulus check. Oh, that's rough. I'm so sorry to hear that. I overspent on my stimulus check, and now I'm like back to pinching pennies because I gotta pay back some shit.
Spent our stimulus on paying off bills.
But I do have stuff on pre-order.
We're supposed to use some of it to fix the AC in the car.
I got Ultraman Leo, some trade paperbacks. I got the Battle Beyond the Stars limited edition steelbook. The Weird Wisconsin Bill Rebane collection, which I might actually have to cancel because money. And King Kong, 76. And then this movie Deep Blood was on Amazon, but now it just seems to be gone from Amazon. And so I think I gotta go buy it from Severin. Because it was supposed to come out, and my copy never shipped, and it never came out through Amazon. So I think maybe I have to go buy it off Severin's website. But yeah, I like every month I have like one trade paperback coming in because it's X-Men related. I have a Generation X one, New Mutants Epic Collection, Wolverine Epic Collection, X-Men or X Factor Epic Collection, and then I have a Ninja Turtles Urban Legends Volume 2, which is in the mail. Track the package. Where is it at? Supposedly. Nope, hasn't been shipped. supposed to arrive next week, but hasn't even shipped, so it may never come. Oh, I want the Snyder Cut too, but I'm gonna wait. I'm okay. It's not going anywhere. If the black and white cut is separate, then I'll probably not buy it separate. I'll just probably just get the color version and be fine with it.
I have the color version of Little Shop of Horrors.
Oh, that's
I know.
terrible.
I know.
That's actually the colorized version. It's a little different.
Yeah, I know. I would love to get the black and white version, but I don't have it.
Oh,
Actually,
Power
should
Rangers Shattered Grid. I never read that.
Should probably get the musical version too.
I was actually interested in reading the Power Rangers trade paperbacks because I do have nostalgia for it.
Okay, we'll color this flower, but we can't do another one of the trans pride flowers because it's too close
It
to
has to be
these
yellow
two.
because of the color
Yeah.
selection. It's no, it's red. That's the one that wanted to be red. Remember?
It's red? Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Speedo requested to be red earlier.
That's why I have to ask.
I know.
I can't.
I remembered at the last second, like, no, Speedo requested a red flower.
Thank you for reminding me. I'm gonna do like a darker red.
Let's get physical. Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't want to sing this song.
Hmm?
I said, no, I don't want to sing this song. My heart either, and that's been stuck in my head for a week. Hold on. Alright. Red.
Where is this?
Alright, here's berry. Berry red.
Oh, here we go. I was trying to find this post. Where is your post?
I don't know.
Here we go. Thanks, little Sebastian, for being stuck in my head.
Hee
Like 5,000 candles in the wind.
There are 5,000 candles in the wind.
I miss donuts so much. My favorite donut is a Boston cream, and I can't have them anymore. No donuts for me. Yeah, gluten-free donuts generally be more like cakey donuts, which are fine. I like cake donuts. Me, there was never a bad donut. Sometimes I'm in the mood for a cake donut with like chocolate icing, like chocolate cake donut, chocolate icing with chocolate sprinkles, or chocolate chunks. Oh.
Good.
Hmm?
I said that does sound good.
Sometimes I'm in for a long bar of covered in chocolate and chocolate chunks. I never liked the maple ones. Never liked the maple.
Either.
I'm like, oh, I want a bear claw. I'm like, nah.
I really like apple fritters though.
Yeah.
I love apple, so.
I miss donuts.
It's a hard one.
Mm-hmm.
But
Donuts
you
and
get
pizza. Those are two big things. Donuts, pizza, and s'mores Pop-Tarts. Those are like the things I miss about not being able to eat gluten. Everything else is like whatever. The bread's fine. I wish I could have a nice sourdough loaf, but it's like whatever. I can live without it.
Now I know there's gluten-free bread because I've had some.
Mm-hmm.
So.
It's good. It's all right. There's good gluten-free bread. There's no gluten-free naan. And I bet it doesn't taste the same as an amazing, amazing naan from Khyber Pass, which was this restaurant I went to. First time I ever had naan was at a place called Khyber Pass, and I just said, "Can you?" I was like, my meal came out. I'm like, "Can I get more naan?" And so like, I didn't eat all my food by adding naan to it because naan is so good. I fell in love with naan. do 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 do. But do 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 do. Mhm. 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 Sweethearts.
Alright, try this red. Redder.
I'm eating sweet tart. My mouth is dry, so I need a hard candy. Hmm. 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 I want a candy bar. We're talking about chocolate now. I want to go get a chocolate. I have a chocolate bar in my cabinet. Hmm. I don't know, chat. Should I go get a fast break from the fridge?
Yes?
You're not the chat.
Oh, get to vote?
No, I already know you want me to go get one. Come on. You always got my back.
And then why are you even asking the chat at all?
I want another opinion. That's not yours.
Eh.
Oh, I got a second opinion. I'm gonna go get a candy bar. Right back.
Okay.
Oh, it's 3:12 by the way. Right back.
Oh, okay. I don't think we're gonna finish this one today, guys and gals. People. Chat people. I don't think it's gonna get finished. It's almost done. And I have all this background to do too. Up here. And I need to finish coloring the possum. It's not gonna stay black and white. So. Flowers take a long time. They take so long. I should do this leaf up here. That leaf. And then, oh, I need some browns.
Oh, I hear a kitty. Is that a kitty?
Sherlock.
Here's the kitty.
Sherlock.
She has her own box now, so she sits with me all the time now.
Hi, baby.
She's a good baby. She's a good baby. Yes, she is. Baby, 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 I love you, baby. Aw. Hold on, this is from Princess.
I want to give her one too.
Okay, I gotta wait for her head to come back around. I'm not gonna
Hi.
kiss her butt. She turned around after I kissed her head. She's like, nope. Come here. Nope, come on. Come on, Mama. Mama wants to put you in her lap. Hold on, this is from your auntie.
Yay.
No. Can't go to your box. I am your box. No, I am your box. You just lay in my lap. Just. Oh my God, cat. There. You will not return. Just lay down. There we go. Come on. Thank you. Stepping on my balls. Look at this. This is so cute. It's all I ask for. Just a little lap time every now and then, you know? I'll give you your box back in a moment. I just really want to... Oh, she's so warm. And she's vibrating. Oh, I love kitty purr. It's the best kitty purr. Sherlock, baby kitty. I love you, baby kitty cat. I love you, Sherlock. You are a purlock. That's a warlock with purrs. Sherlock cat, the prettiest cat I know. Aw, Princess says you're the prettiest kitty. Yeah, she's the prettiest kitty. And Pootie's the handsomest kitty. I want Sherlock and Pootie to be boyfriend girlfriend. Pootie's my friend Chloe's cat. She's stepping on my bits. Which I guess is only fair since my feet are on her box. It's a fair trade, I guess. She's making bread on my knees. All right, come on. Okay, you can have your box back. Give me my foot back. Thank you. Thank you for visiting, Sherlock. I love you. Here, I gotta fix the curtain. Bring you a little closer to me. There we go. You're okay, baby. You're a good baby. Yes, you are. When we get to a future place, I'm gonna make it so you have your own little spot, and the camera will point it at it. So, like, look, Sherlock's in her spot.
Aww,
I want to do like a cat tree with a webcam right next to her, so she can see when she's sleeping in her cat tree.
That sounds so cute.
I would like to do ideally a foot camera for every level, so that wherever she's sleeping, you know, look, there she is. And when she's playing, like, oh, pause everything. The cat. More important things are happening. The cat's playing, you know, like.
That sounds adorable.
I know. I can't wait. I can't wait till I can get to her just be in a room, a place where she doesn't have to be locked in the room with me half the time. She unfortunately has to be stuck in here with me. My parents don't appreciate her existence. I'm often told her she's being too rambunctious. You need to lock her up.
Aww.
All right. I feel so bad. Yeah, I love her so much. I just want her to be happy, you know?
Yeah.
They're just being cruel. Rig the whole camera. Oh, yeah. I wish I could put Lauren like three or four webcams, because like once you hit 3 or 4, there's like bandwidth issues with the motherboard. Even if you get like expansion cards. So like what you end up having to do is setting up multiple computers, and each one having multiple webcams, and then linking them together with like a TriCaster. But like I don't have the money for a TriCaster. It's like $4,000. When I move out of here, I will hardly be able to afford movies as it is, much less a fucking TriCaster. But yeah, much less than several computers for webcam use. But yeah, I plan to have at least one webcam for her. I have 3 webcams. My other webcam's packed away. I just don't have any place to put it right now. I wasn't using it. Now that I do RT, I wish I had the 3rd one so I could have a Sherlock cam.
Yeah.
What?
It'd be Arts, Cats, and Tea.
Mm-hmm. Darn tootin'. I mean, it tastes so good to have this candy bar right now. I was definitely wanting chocolate. I'm hormonal, so, you know, that's fun. That's why I'm so grumpy.
I send you air hugs.
Oh, thank you. I'm just agitated at everything today. Like all of existence. And generally just how exhausting in life is for trans people in this country. You know, just tired.
Yeah.
Thanks, princess. Yeah. We're actually getting almost done with that.
What?
Looks like you're actually pretty closely but done with that. Almost.
It's just this section here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's all blank right there. But like
Yep.
I'm pretty close. I'm torn with finishing it like off air and just finishing it up and starting something new next week.
Whatever
But yeah,
works for you.
I'll have to see what my homework situation is.
Right. Of course. We never want to interfere with that. Your
Well,
homework is very important.
Tuesdays, Tuesdays set aside for this, but
I know,
like
but
if
I don't want to
shit,
interrupt it. Is all.
well, if I want to finish it off like the air and just do something new, then like I would have to consider my homework situation.
I think
Which,
Stout and I are just gonna rent an apartment. But I like, yeah. I just need the donation goal there is like not going to be the only one. I'm just doing it in smaller chunks because if it's too large of a donation thing, people won't donate to it. So like it's the smaller donations. I noticed I've been watching Sean's channel for a while about this, and like it seems like the donations are only a couple $100 do better than say the $1,000. Oh, it's $1,400 for my rent and utilities this month, and then people go, "Oh, that's a lot. You figure it
mm,
out," like. But if you're like, "Oh, it's only a couple $100," they will donate. People are more likely to donate, and you can just make multiple goals. And it'll be moving out fund number 2. Just talking away my savings account right now. That's all I can do right now. Right now, right now, right now. All right, all right, all right. Which I'm sure sounded like I was trying to do like that Steve Martin thing or whatever, but like I was actually trying to mimic Blur or Wreck-Gar from Transformers the movie. Anyway, big old
oh,
nerd in the house. What's that?
I said, oh, I was gonna.
5K? Oh, I wish. I mean, 5K is like total. I've gotten some of that money through GoFundMe. I'm probably going to end the GoFundMe, and when we actually get closer to moving, start a new GoFundMe at a smaller amount with the remaining amount basically that I need to move out, whatever I think I need. So like, because it's like I have to hire a driver, pay for a van that I have to drive across the state, and has to be driven back, and so like I gotta pay a dude for that, and likely I'll have to pay a friend to fly in to do that because I don't know anybody locally. So luckily, I have great friends who are willing to help me out. But it's like, it's like that's why it's a bit high. I can't move some things, so because my physical condition. So and same with Stout. So we have to hire movers for some of our things, or assistants for some of our things. So we'll probably pay said driver extra to help us load up a few big things. But like, there's like little expenses like that, plus gas, plus food, plus whatever else, first month's rent, that kind of thing. Yeah, I could do it one way U-Haul, but here's the problem. My buddy comes, he's at my house at the U-Haul, because I can't drive. The buddy drives the U-Haul. How does he get back to his car? So he might as well just drive the fucking U-Haul back. I mean, like, at that point, it's just like, whatever, here's some gas money. Like, I get it. Like, if it was just me and Stout would somehow get here, take the train, I guess, and then we'd get a U-Haul in the large town next to us,
What's the
load it up.
closest?
What?
Is your closest airport still SeaTac?
No, Spokane.
Oh, oh, okay.
That's only a few hours away instead of like 8 or 5. It's like 6.5, I think, from here to SeaTac. It's only like 2.5 to fucking Spokane from here. So that's close as I'll get into my where I live on stream. But yeah. So that'd be fine. The Lego. Okay, so the Lego is great, fine. Movies are fine. Video games, all that stuff's packed in boxes that are small enough that I could carry. All my Lego is right here, all of it. It's all my Lego. It goes 6 feet tall stacks, 3 of them, plus the stack here. From the floor to the ceiling for everything behind here, just the 4 bins here on top of the desk. So there's so many. It's almost 2,500 pounds in Lego. We did the weight on one. We just like I got in the weight. We register my weight. We then get off the weight, pick up a tub, stand in the tub, write down the differences. That's the weight of your tub. And we just did that for all of them. It's about 2,500 pounds. I've got probably. This is like a file box, okay? I have probably 40 of these full of stuff. Toys, video games, board games, just like all my stuff. I used to have an apartment, you know. This is just this whole thing is unit is to this break apartable. So move my head. Break apartable. It's all just comes apart. So this can get just taken down and put into a box. I'm probably just gonna like flatten all this and just lash all the pieces together with some rope. Nothing fancy. But like I haven't. There's a couple empty boxes up here, just full of like packing material. That's what the stuff goes into. And so I have these 2 boxes. I have 25 boxes on this wall, 28 boxes on this wall, another 8 boxes in the hallway. What is that? 30. I got 38 boxes or so. Banker's boxes. That's not including the 10 long boxes, the giant tubs full of like props and various other bits and bobs I've had in my closet. I have 5 4-foot tall bookshelves that I use for my or media shelves that I use for my movies, but they're falling apart. So I'm probably gonna throw the falling apart one away, keep the good ones. Like one of them, the entire back of card's falling off. So if I can't reattach that, if I don't, I think I have the fucking baby ass nails around here somewhere. If I can't find those, and I'll just fucking throw it. It's not a big deal. I have a Sherlock carrier. It's where she sleeps most of the time. So on top of all the boxes, I can't show you because my camera's mounted on an arm here, but it was a $10 arm. It's not even fancy. It sounds fancy. It wasn't fancy equipment. Just to be clear.
Sure.
Oh. So yeah. So up here on top of the boxes, because I don't have a cat tower. I don't have a cat tower for her. So what I did was I set the boxes up like a stairs, so she just climbs up the boxes in the corner and sleeps up top. But her cat carrier, I put it up there, and she immediately went to it and started wanting to paw it open. So I opened up the top, I opened up the flap in the front, and she sleeps in it like a fucking whatever. So now when I put it in the bed for like cleaning, I gotta clean up the center thing because he's with hair and shit. She'll come and like try climbing to it while it's on the bed. So I don't think I'm gonna have a problem getting her into it. She like at least the first time. Beep beep boo.
Boop doop.
Boo doop boop boop boop. Boo doop boo boo doop boo. I have to go pee again.
What time is it?
3:30. Otherwise I would just wait.
Hmm.
Be right back.
Okay. I just realized I have to do more blue sky. Not this blue though. Where's the other blue? Other blue. This blue. This blue. And this blue. Up. And sure, this can be blue too. There we go. Should make this pink one a little bit more rounded, like dimensional. Dimension. I'll add some.
It's like if anything, like, oh, Michael, the thing is, like, I am a collector, but like, I never view anything when I collect as like going overboard. It's just slow accumulation. So like, I have like a million like little rubber guys, right? But it was like a one set here, a couple months go by, another set there, and the next thing I know, I've got 50 fucking sets. You know, it's like, oh, wow, I've got a lot of these fucking dudes, and so I got a display for it, which is up here knocked over because I thought I was moving out, so I just let things get haphazard, and I need to clean up super bad, so. But yeah, no, I understand. I know you didn't say that. I'm saying I've never seen what I do as extreme. I have times when I buy like 10 movies, but usually it's a movie here, a movie there, and eventually I've got 3,500 movies after 20 years. 20 years. The only major influx I ever did was I spent like $1,000 on when I first went to college. They gave you student disbursements, and the very first disbursement, I went and spent the whole goddamn thing on movies, except for like some money, and then I ate ramen the whole fucking semester. So like, I learned my lesson the hard way not to do that. But almost all those movies were DVDs and aren't even in the collection anymore. So it's like, I've got a few of them still here. So it's like I've never had like huge chunks of money without like, other than the two stimuluses. The other thing, the two stimuluses like that we got, like I just stimulated the fucking comedy really hard because I just hadn't done it in a while. Actually, the first stimulus had to buy a new computer, but yeah. So like, it's like everyone's like, "Oh, you have such a big collection. You spend so much money." I'm like, no, not really. I'm on disability. I just buy like a movie here and there. Like I don't. Most of my movie collection came before that, but
just save all of the movies.
Yeah, and like you're like, well, why don't you save the money? Because you can't, because you lose your your money if you save a certain amount of money. You can't say there's a cap on how much money you can save.
Glenn,
Yay! I feel like I'm more of a film curator than a collector because I don't just buy everything just because it's limited. I focus on limited editions just because there's so many fucking titles released every month that I have to only focus on the limited editions because I don't have the money to focus on literally anything else. And only the limited editions of some movies. Like, I actually haven't bought a limited edition in a few months because Arrow has been releasing some great releases, but, like, I think the last one I got out of theirs was RoboCop.
Glenn says hi.
Hi, Glenn. Like, RoboCop limited edition was, like, I think it was the last limited edition I got out of theirs. It's just, there have been some great releases. I just, nah. May actually be Beyond the Gate. Oh. Hi, Princess says hi also.
Oh, he left, but I'll tell him hi.
Oh, sadness.
Sorry.
Sadness.
He likes to take a shower when he gets home, because, you know.
I feel that. I totally get that. Cat butt. I love this kitty. As you do. This is my kitty. Yes, it's true. This is Sherlock, and Sherlock is you. She's just fucking chilling, dude. She ain't looking at anything. She's just staring off into existence. She's probably trying to take a nap before I start petting her again.
Nap.
But now she's like, fucking pet me then, you fucking jerk. Pet me. Pet me.
He's like, either pet me or let me sleep.
Right? I just really wanted to pet her because she's so soft. She does such a good job at keeping her fur like clean and soft and pretty. Like always shiny. And she's like always soft as fuck to the touch. Yeah. I always compliment her on how good her coat looks too. I make sure I go, oh, your coat looks so beautiful today, sweetie. Like, you know, gotta make sure the cat knows you love them. I literally treat her like my kid sometimes, you know? You know how it goes.
I know how it goes.
Cats are toddlers.
Yeah. This is more green over here. I need to decipher what colors I was putting.
You have 3 nephews and 1 cat niece. Aw. Crackles. You have Crackles too. She's a she. You have 2 nieces. 2 cat nieces. Oh man,
Yep.
Sarah has been like giving Crackles like medication for the scratching, and her furs come in so beautifully.
Oh, that's
She
good.
looks so soft. Like, I want to pet you. Like, bring your cat to me now. She is the cutest though.
You can be auntie to my kitties too.
See? Now we have even more cat nieces.
They love pet, so if you're gonna pet them, they will be happy.
Yeah, I want to pet Ocha. I want to come pet Ocha. She my Ocha baby.
She got so mad. We ran out of cat food, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like we didn't completely run out of cat food. She has special Ocha cat food
Yeah.
that she likes to eat because it's senior kitty food. Well, she
Yeah.
doesn't, but it's senior kitty food, and that is in our room. And then we have other cat food that's not in our room for the other cats. So we ran out of Ocha cat food, and Ocha is always sneaking out of our room to go eat the other cat food, like
Okay.
constantly. We put the other cat food in our room so she have something to eat when she's in here. She threw a fit. She was that we had put something other than her food in her bowl. She's this is not the food that belongs here.
This is not the kind of food you usually give me, Mother. I
I'm
thought you loved me, Mother.
out of the room, like not sneaks, like we know she's leaving the room, but she like leaves to go eat the other food constantly. And we're like, don't you like your food? But she's like, I must be like feel like I'm stealing this. You can't just give it to me. She's just so funny. She's a funny cat. Funny cat. Put more leaves down here.
Trying to explain something like, hey, like, Les, you're not wrong about the thing you just corrected me about, but I was definitely completely baked out of my gourd. Don't know what the fuck I was typing when I typed it. Okay. Lesson learned. Phrasing is very important in some of these tweets. Got it. Yes, cats are endlessly entertaining and endlessly lovable. I love you. I like to make kissy faces at them and they just look disgusted, like, ugh. I wouldn't talk to anybody to want to kiss this. You're like, oh, well, fine, kitty. Be that way. Meow.
Meow.
Yes, it's their world. We just serve them in it. Yep. I am Kitty's assistant. Yes, that is correct. Cats rule, dogs rule. No shit. That's true indeed. Though my friend's cat definitely drools. So it's kind of cute. Don's a sweetie.
My sister had a cat who drooled too.
Yeah, Dawn's an old man cat, so it happens. Sometimes cats drool too, but like they still rule compared to dogs. Certainly superior drooling. I think my folks are home. Boo 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 boo. Now Aerosmith is in my head for some reason.
Would you like me to sing the little Sebastian song again so you can get it back?
No.
Okay. What word was I using?
I like turtles. Doot 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 doot. I like turtles. Doot 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 doot. I like turtles. Doot 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 doot. I like turtles. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood again.
That's okay.
I am the weird mood. Cats and dogs living together. Hysteria.
And do some greens here.
Hey, you're almost done too.
I am.
15 minutes.
I don't know if I'm gonna finish though, because I've got this like whole possum.
Yeah, it's true, you do have the whole possum. Or you can leave her white. I've seen white possums.
I will leave her white, but she needs some shading.
Or maybe that's the artistic part of it. She has no shade.
Pretty sure I want her to have shading.
Fair.
Even if it's just a little bit.
Ah. Man, there's like a sore on my nose. I like scratched my nose wrong and like cut it. So sometimes I blow my nose and I'm trying to clear the snot out of my nostril. And I'm like, ah, God! It's like being stabbed again. It's like, blah, blah, blah. Thank you, princess. I sneezed. It did.
Bless you.
That one hurt. Thank you. That one hurt pretty bad too. Most sneezes hurt my diaphragm. My diaphragm's oddly shaped, so what happens is it sits weird, and so when it expands, it's like pressing in a weird angle, or like a weird pressure. So like it's like sneeze, and it's like, oh, it feels weird.
Oh, we almost forgot.
Things that require my diaphragm, I have to like sometimes hurt me. Oh yay! Yes, you have to have her blush. Of course. They all have to blush because they're getting their photo taken. Sometimes for the very first time. And they're all very shy, pretty animals.
Yes, shy animals.
This could just be the name of the series, Shy Animals.
I don't know if I did the turtle blushing.
Yeah, that's alright. You can do another one later. I love the cats to death, but no, I will not let a cat lay on my bed or kiss them with my mouth. I don't kiss my cat in the mouth. Why wouldn't you let the cat lay on the bed? Having a cat cuddle you is like some of the best, most soothing things. But like, it's fine. It's your bed. Do what you want with it. Who am I to fucking dictate what you do in your bed, dude? I'm just saying, like, I don't understand why someone wouldn't want their cat. Like the dog. I think it just depends on the dog and some of the cat. I think it depends on the animal, right? Sometimes the temperament of the animal's not right or conducive for it, right? So I get it. Like Ruby, I can't cuddle with Ruby because she will like just casually maul something. She doesn't understand play bite, so she just mauls things as a form of just stimming probably. I don't know. But that includes my foot right as I start snoring. So we can't cuddle with her. So like I get that. Some animals are just you just can't trust them not bite your fucking toe. Like, stop it. It's just my foot, cat. I swear it's not some animal you want to attack.
When Ocha's super happy, she'll come over and she'll shove her forehead in your mouth at your mouth so you'll kiss her head.
Aww.
Um,
That's the cutest. I don't think that makes you heartless either, Michael. I'm just curious as to why you don't like cats laying in the bed. Is there like a particular reason? I mean, you're not wrong for wanting that. It's fine. It's like I said, it's your life. It's your world. It's your bed. Ain't mine. They shed and you had your foot clawed to bits. Understand. Well, the piss and shat is usually... yeah. That doesn't usually happen if you have the appropriate amount of cat boxes and treat the cats right. I would say more often than not, the cat has peed on my bed in retaliation for me punishing her for something.
mm-hmm.
More than just because of reasons.
The only time we ever had a problem
Once
with
again, every
Ocha,
cat's different. Yeah.
when we went to Vegas to get remarried,
Mm-hmm.
like we'd gone out of, away for the weekend before, but like somehow she knew and she was super mad that Glenn was going to marry me and not her.
It's so cute.
Me, but she's my man. So yeah, we came back and she had peed specifically only on Glenn's pillow. It was funny,
Mad.
annoying.
She
But
mad.
that's it. She was mad. And then she's fine now. It's the only instance we've ever had.
I mean, like, I've caught the cat batting cat poop out of the cat box, but, like, haven't had her, like, crapping on my bed. She threw up on my bed once while I was sleeping in it. That was fun. I put my hand in it and woke up. I was like, oh, wah. Disgusting.
That's not intentional. She didn't feel
No,
good.
she didn't know. She didn't mean to.
Yeah, she would not feel good. That's the wrong lid.
She doesn't understand she should probably go to the cat box for that.
Yeah.
You just go vomit on my fucking dirty clothes. It's fine. I'm okay with
Oh,
it. I'd
but
rather
Ocha
just throw it in the fucking washing machine, you know? Wipe it
Ocha
off,
doesn't-
obviously.
Tries to make it to the cat box, but she just doesn't make it inside the cat box. She makes it next to the cat box.
You have a lot of cats, though. You might need a bigger cat box, or more than one.
Ocha has her own cat box. It's her box. She occasionally uses ZZ, but she doesn't like to.
Well, Michael, you do what you want. It's your fucking cat, dude. None of my business. I just wanted to know what specific reason. I was just curious. I'm not here to judge you on it, dude. Like I said, it's your bed, your rules. I don't give a fuck.
My lid. Oh, there it is.
My lid, I don't know. I lost it a long time ago. I flipped it once and it just never came back.
But have you still got all of the marbles?
No, they spilled out all over the floor. But the ninja got tripped up, so I guess it was useful.
Yeah. Eventually, when you're trying to go to the bathroom in the night, you'll find your marbles again.
To deal with the hair shedding, I just wash my comforter every couple weeks. That's all. It's annoying for sure. But like, as a cat owner, I'm just at the point where I'm like, yeah, shedding is what they do. I shed too.
We have these lovely little parasites in our brain that just says everything a cat does is okay.
It's true.
Yep. No, I think she may actually be done. What do you think?
Yay! Made it in time. You've got a few more minutes to do more shiny, because I know I like shiny. She looks pretty. She's beautiful.
Yeah. I love shade. So, Probably just a little bit more shading.
8 minutes or so. Cloud?
Cloud?
No, big shiny sunny day. She picking
Wait,
flowers.
are you want a cloud in the picture?
Yes, I
She's
think
a,
that is what she's flying. Yeah.
yeah, she's a little bit low in the. I don't know. It's just there's like
Too much
there
headroom.
is yeah, there's not a lot of space for clouds, so it's really really busy. It's a really busy picture. If I put clouds like
It's very very busy. It's taking you. This is her third session making her. So
second, this is my
the
second.
second. Okay, she took 2 full sessions, 8 hours to do this. So it's like wow, it's
Uh,
beautiful. I like it. I love it that it's transy as fuck. It's great. Can't wait to get a copy of that from you so I can share
we
it to
have
my Twitter.
3 trans flowers and 1 biflower.
Yeah. There's also the lesbian colors in there too, by the way. It's
Is
pretty
that
great.
this one? This one?
It's a pink, purple, yellow,
What?
like
No, I don't.
purple, yellow, black, purple, yellow, white, purple, yellow, white. I think. Anyway,
I don't know. If that one, I didn't do that one on purpose.
yeah, that's fine.
I mean, it's great that it's there. I just didn't do that
May
one
I may
on
have been
purpose.
the asexual flag. Fuck. I mean, no. Lesbians, purple, pink, orange, white. Yeah.
Mm,
No, pink, yellow, orange, white. Fuck, I can't remember. It's like 3, 4 colors and it's all stripes, but it's not
okay.
a flag. I generally I fly. I mean, not that I'm not a lesbian, it's just that I am. I don't know. I've got a big
We,
old trans flag to fly.
yeah. This,
I mean, I
this,
got a lot of flags. There's also a poly flag.
yeah. I think I might have almost done a pan flag because that's blue, yellow, pink, but that's not a very pink. But
Interesting.
like,
Hell yeah.
yeah. But
Some of my bestest friends are paying. So.
mhm. And then I tried with the bi flag, but it did not come out well. But
Oh
these
well.
great.
The
These
trans pride ones did.
yeah, they came out gorgeous. I love that. Very pretty.
Oh yeah, Redwall looks interesting. I've been on my radar for a while. Yeah, you definitely shouldn't get a pet if you can't afford it when you move out. You definitely should make sure you can afford the fees, of getting them, spayed and neutered and feeding them all the time. Other things.
They do like to eat. If you don't feed them, they'll wake you up in the middle of the night and get mad at you.
And it's really not fair to the cat to get like acclimated to the house, then you have to give them up back to the shelter or or worse, leave them somewhere. Like, yes,
Yeah,
hamsters are really good. I love hamsters. I kind of low key want a hamster when I move out, but I think Sherlock will eat her. So I used to have a little teddy bear hamster called Jennifer with a G, because she was gentle, and like the first time I got her, she just fell asleep in my hand.
we had a hamster named Goldie. We had him for like 3 or 4 years.
Aw, that's cute. And I had a dwarf hamster. He was an asshole though. Like, I've never been bit so much than by a fucking dwarf hamster.
I don't know what kind of hamster Goldie was.
Jenny never bit me once. Not once. Didn't claw me. Didn't. She was so gentle. Loved her. She once got out of her cage though, because she was a mischievous little shit. She was gone for 3 days. We thought, oh, she must have escaped the house, or maybe the cats killed her or something. And my dad's sitting there on the couch, and he's like, "What the fuck?" And he stands up, and underneath his pillow, there's Jenny just chilling with some fucking I discarded like sunflower seed, just chilling. My dad's like, "Hey, you get back in your fucking cage."
We had gerbils though, and the gerbils were obnoxious.
Oh, chickens are really cute as like pets, but like, yeah.
I had a duck.
See, that's cool too. If you set it up right too, you get free eggs out of the chicken.
I had 2 ducks actually.
And yes, chickens can indeed chase you because they can indeed be real nasty shits when they wanna. Patches and Duchess. Those are cute names for hamsters. And Princess said she was once chased by a duck.
What did you do to the duck?
So apparently Speedle's turtle Ted still lives in his parents' backyard. Yeah, what did you do to the duck? Nothing. She swears.
I don't believe you.
Are you sure it wasn't just an angry goose in disguise? Geese are assholes.
They definitely. It depends on the breed of goose too. Like
duck.
there are definitely definitely. There are some nicer breeds of geese than there are like other geese. So like, but geese were actually really popular as guard animals for some homes back in the day because they're actually more territorial and harder to distract than dogs. So, like, a geese will be like, "This is my family person. You don't belong
We
here."
have to raise them from like a baby. I'm sure.
Yeah. But I've met some really, really sweet geese that are just absolutely.
I know. I had to kick I've been chased by a goose. I had to kick him in the face and get him to leave me alone. I mean, I was like 10, okay? So, like, imagine I'm like 4'2", and a goose that's practically my height is coming after me. I had like fucking spin kick him because in karate in the face, and he like stumbled and looked at me like angry and then walked away.
You
He
know who
honked at me really loudly.
the real dangerous ones are, and people don't even realize it? Like, swans.
Because they have the claws. Swan can
There-
disembowel you.
Yeah, there was one year where more people died from swan attacks, shark attacks.
Wow, swans, keep it together.
Like, it's
Oh.
like,
Guess what time it is?
oh no, was it 4?
It is 4 o'clock.
Oh man, it went so fast today.
I know, it's because we didn't do it last week.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Thank you,
Well-
everybody, for joining us. You're all lovely. We hope you all join us again next week, noon Pacific time. That's Pacific Daylight Time, PDT currently. That would be 3 p.m. Eastern or 8 p.m. in England. So you can judge where you're at from there. Those are the only times I know for sure. And so, yes, thank you all for coming. Do you have anything to say, Tash?
Thank you.
Oh,
Also,
okay. I didn't know if you look like you wanted to say something. So I was like, oh.
No.
Anyway,
leaving
bye, everybody!